Oh,
Yes.
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 We are live with
Victory!
breaking news from Washington D.C. area. Take it
Washington?
away, our
Is it
field correspondent
Washington?
El Jefe Marco.
It's Don Capo El Jefe.
Don
What does
Cheadle.
my mom call me? I can't remember. Yeah. El Cheeto. You can call me El Cheeto.
El Cheeto.
El Cheeto. But hey, okay, so big announcement. I have about $1,000, a little bit more over $1,000 to spend by the early of next month, and I have an AR-15 pistol lower that I want to build. So I don't know if you guys can see Keyson's little part list. What I have on the upper part is what I feel is a necessity to make a build. What I have on the bottom part is things I believe I can hold off onto and get later, but the top part is the functionality part. So that's where we are. I don't know, Wesley. What do you want? I don't know. Like, what do you want to ask me about this?
What kind of barrel you getting?
Okay, so all right, so that's the question you asked me. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. So
Well, I
I don't
think
know if you
Tim
looked at,
asked that, but okay.
I don't know if you looked at the list, but Keyson's ruining my list. I don't know what the fuck are you doing with the list.
Looking online so you know what's a
Nah,
necessity.
but the line is the gap. Can't you see the gap?
That's fine.
It's
That's
it's what the
better.
girl got in between her ass and
Maybe that's why you can't see it there.
Yeah.
yeah. You might not be able to see that gap, but okay. So this is the whole thing. So I bought myself a pistol lower, and because the SIG brace is available, my question is, even if I were to build the surest, most obnoxious pistol I can build, I'm still gonna have a SIG brace. I don't give a shit. It's legal. I will have a SIG brace. Why would I not? But if I can have a SIG brace, my question is, should I not angle it towards the most SBR-ish SIG brace pistol that I can possibly build? So, do I go? I've seen some barrels as short as like 5 inches. Should I go for a 5 inch, a 7 inch, a
Can
10 inch?
you have suppressors where you live?
Yeah, but
You
I
can,
would never go through that. I wouldn't go through the
Okay.
NFA process. I don't see myself doing that.
Okay.
I'd probably get a 7. I think they run better than M5s.
Yeah, that's what I was just kind of
Tens
thinking
run
too.
way, okay, so
Shit, you-
tens run way
Because
better than sevens. Just to let you guys know, tens run way better than
oh
sevens.
yeah,
Not to
but sevens
say,
are better than shorter because the gas tube's so short.
not
you
to.
get
All right. Well, first of all, not to say that. All right, you can have a seven and it run great, but overall, tens do run better than sevens. And when
Yeah.
you go to a seven, you gain a lot more. Like, what's the foot pounds of torque or whatever? Not the foot
I
pounds per
don't know,
second, but
but
the other.
energy.
you gain
Yeah.
50 feet per second per inch, and
Well,
that's over 16 inches. So I'm sure it's more if it's
it's a
shorter.
significant amount of whatever, not the foot pounds per second, but the other statistics. You get a significant amount of that going from 7 to 10.
I mean,
And
velocity and energy.
but it's not your feet per
Yeah.
second number. It's the other number other than feet per second. What's the other number that they always give you? I can't
Furlong
remember.
per fortnight.
No, it's like a torque number or some shit. It really is.
Foot pounds.
Foot pound, yeah,
Yeah.
foot pounds.
Yeah,
Foot
that's
pounds.
energy.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's like 300 more of those for the 3 inches, and you get like 150 miles an hour more, or 150 feet more per second. But I don't know. So my own question is: do I build a pistol as short and obnoxious as I can make it, or do I make it into the tightest, fake me out SBR that I can?
I mean, I personally would go for 10 inches, a lot more reliable.
That's what she said.
No.
But
So
since you're
no.
not planning on getting a sound
But no.
suppressor,
But my question is pistol or fake me out SBR, because the fake me out SBR is there. It's there for the taking. And if you say pistol, you're saying 7 or smaller. And if you say rifle, you're saying 10 or bigger.
I don't think I'd get smaller than a 7. Definitely not. I'd probably go for the 10. I like my 10. Actually, mine's an 11 and a half.
I love you. I love you.
Still
All
pretty
right.
damn small.
Keep going. Keep going. Who's next? Who's next? Keeson.
I have a 7-inch barrel
I know
air
you
pistol,
do.
and I like it. One thing I do would like is to have the option to suppress it, which I don't because I do have a 7-inch barrel. So if you do want to suppress it, might as well get the 10 and a
But let
half.
me ask
But
you
for
this,
me, a
because
pistol is supposed
because
to be
you
small.
bought your you bought yours and built yours before the SIG arm brace, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so now this SIG arm brace is out, and you were to build another such type SIG arm brace pistol, would you build it more with SBR intentionalities, or would you still go 7-inch pistol? Because for me, a 10-inch is almost is SBR more so than pistol,
Yes.
especially if you have the SIG stock.
hmm Um, I feel like I would still keep it a 7-inch barrel and get the SIG brace on it.
You're whack.
I
You're
like.
whack.
I think the
You're
smaller
whack.
package
You're
is
whack. You're
still
whack.
cool. The whole concept is you having
How can you not exploit a situation when there's one to exploit? Okay, you're whack. You're whack.
So
You're whack.
you
So let me
asked
tell
for
you
my
this. Okay.
opinion. I
Yeah.
gave you my opinion.
No, but I brush you
So,
off. I brush you off. I brush you off.
it's like you carrying like a 12-inch revolver.
You
Come on now,
didn't agree
like
with me, so I threw you to the side.
I will take your
I
hypothesis
created
and
stuff
replace it with
on
one of my
my
own.
own. Yeah.
I refute your theory.
So let me tell you what's gonna happen. And Wes got it right on the number. So there is this. I want to say maybe like, all right. So at my gun show, there's this guy that comes and sets up and he builds AR-15 like right in front of your face, and he has like 1,000. He has like 100 CTR stocks. He has like thousands and thousands of parts. He has like a full trailer full of parts, like a big 18-wheel trailer full of parts. And like he goes there and he sells shits and he builds AR-15s right there on the spot for you. So any part you want, he has. You know what I'm saying? And if you buy it from him, he'll fucking install that shit for you. So he also makes his own barrels. He forges his own lowers now. He's grown into that in the last 2 years. But like I've been dealing with him for years, going to the gun shop. So I was like, okay, now here's another question. Oh, well, shit. So my intentions are to go for the more SBR style than a pistol style, because I'll build a 5-inch pistol later and keep that shit under like a hoodie. But so we're going like 10 inches or higher. And what I asked them was, all I can find are 1 in 8 or 1 in 7 barrel twist when it comes to rifle. When it comes to short barrels, why can't I ever find a 1 in 9? And what he basically told me is that nobody actually makes it that short. If you want, I'll take a $200 16-inch barrel, hack it for you, and you'll have it for $250 or whatever. You could probably even get like a Cole Hammer's Forge done for like $300, and I'll trim it and like I'll just trim it off for you or whatever. So I'm probably looking at like $250 to $300 for a barrel.
Hmm.
Is there some weird reason though that they don't offer any 1 in 9 for pistols?
They really, okay. So this is another interesting thing that I did.
Because it just
in the
seems weird.
process in the process of figuring all this stuff out, I went to Stag's homepage, and they sell SBR uppers, is what they call them, SBR uppers. So I called the phone number and I said, "Hey, listen, look, I'm looking to I'm looking to order one of your uppers. I'm building a pistol. I just want your upper. It's for a pistol. It's for a pistol. It's for a pistol." They said, "We will not sell it to you unless there's NFA paperwork, because we don't ever want to be responsible for any such situation. So to cover our own asses, you can't buy it."
Yep.
And that's costing me like $100 more
That
Seems
shit's
like
bullshit.
in just
bullshit,
raw
man.
parts. In just
Yep.
raw parts, because they don't want to stick their own name out on it. So
When I ordered my upper, my 11.5-inch upper, they had to have a copy of my papers where they would ship it.
Hmm.
I think that's fucking stupid because on their website, the exact same upper register that says pistol, I could buy. But because I wanted one that was for a rifle, they wouldn't send it to me.
I even offered to give them my FFL's name, phone number, said that they would vouch for me, that because I bought the lower from them, that they would be the one that snaps it into place and makes it an official pistol. They said no, no, no. They wouldn't do it. I'm like, well, listen, I'm gonna order your blank upper. I'm gonna order your bolt carrier. I'm gonna I'm gonna buy a separate barrel and I'm gonna buy a separate handguard. And other than that, like you know what I'm saying, like the upper receiver itself is and the bolt carrier are the two major parts. Like I hate your sights that come with it. I want to get the one with the cheap plastic handguard so I can get rid of that shit ASAP. You know what I'm saying? But what did blow me is that they had a 1 in 7 twist on both barrels. Now, here goes this. I specifically want a 1 in 9 barrel twist. Why? Because I only buy 223 55 grain.
Yeah.
I don't buy 5.56. I will never buy 62 grain. I'd rather get an extra 2 box of ammo for what it cost me to do that. So I don't ever buy 5.56. I don't ever buy 223. So I want a 1 in 9 twist. So now keep in mind, we're building this pistol frame into the most fake me outest SBR that we want. Now my question is, do I go now because I can get the 16-inch barrel cut to whatever I want for under 300? Do I get a 10-inch, 11 and a half, or 12 and a half, which I think looks retarded?
Yeah, 12 and a half just looks weird.
It does. But remember, I mean, so first of all, tell me what you would. All right, if you could build an SBR right now,
Well,
do paperwork on it. What is the length of your SBR? Is it 10? Is it 11?
let
Is
me
it
ask you
12?
before that, how long is your handguard going to be? Like, how long of a handguard do you like? Do you
I
like
was
it all
gonna,
the way to the end of the barrel?
no, I was going to tell you this. I would want my handguard to be at least 10 inches because I want it 1 inch over the end of the gas block because I want to give it that extra added cushion where, like, you know, like that 1 inch cushion. Because if you
I
get a
think 10 and a
9
half
inch,
inch then. 10 and a
So
half or 11.
that link I
I was
just
thinking
posted.
11 to 11 and a half is what,
10
was my
That
number.
okay? So
10 and a
okay,
half.
I posted the link on the side, and that is the upper receiver that he was talking about getting. Unfortunately, they won't do it unless you have a Form 1 or Form 4 paperwork for
Did you put it?
SBR.
Yeah. But it has a 1 in 7 twist. So honestly, by the time I saw that, I really didn't even want it. I really didn't want it.
So that's what he was saying. He was talking about the left-handed SBR. But unfortunately, they say that it requires an ATF Form 1 or Form 4 is required.
Do they require? I wouldn't buy for that. They require that kind of bullshit. Fuck that.
No, but see, but you don't buy it from them. You buy every other piece but you need from them. So you don't buy the barrel. You just buy the upper half because I'm left-handed a mutant. I'm an X-Men. So
Well,
you
you
get the
just twist this
fucking
whole
upper left-handed
piece.
half and the bolt carrier and nothing else from them.
He actually called them and they said that they wouldn't do it. You had to buy it piece by piece. They wouldn't sell it to him.
Yep.
I'll find you a strip one. Don't worry.
You go for just a strip upper,
He wants left-handed though.
left-handed up.
Found it.
Oh, okay.
I found it for you.
Yeah.
That's weird. Wait, left-handed is in like ejects from the left side.
What do you mean
Yeah.
that's weird? Nigga? Like
yeah,
you
yeah,
weird.
yeah. Everything's
I'm the
backwards.
X-Men here.
Well, then your bulk
I'm
carrier,
left-handed too.
your bulk carrier group would need to be reversed too, right?
He knows
Exactly.
that.
Exactly.
He
So you get the
understands that.
stag. I have played this. I have a stag left-handed AR rifle, and now I'm trying to build out of a pistol receiver the best fake me outest left-handed SBR.
He basically wants to make an AR that'll take a shit ton of parts to an AR that'll take no parts that anybody has.
Shit ton. My part. My parts.
Well, I mean, just your stripped upper and your bulk carrier group aren't interchangeable. Everything else should be fine.
Just cop out and buy this pre-made PSA Cole Hammer Forge 5.56 1 in 7 twist upper receiver at 10 and a half inches for $329 special. Free shipping. I should have done that. But this is the gun scare when I built my pistol.
I think I always find it annoying that Palmetto State doesn't always sells their shit without bulk carrier group or charging handle.
I don't mind because I can find it cheaper, especially because again, We heard the whole talk between, from Ralph and how there's like 4 major like parts, AR-15 like companies.
Yeah.
So everything else just rebranded themselves. So I like that. Even though you guys all hate them, I like Ares Armor because they're selling $60 full auto phosphate coated bolt carrier groups for $60.
Who's hating on Ares Armor? Ares Armor is awesome.
Everyone, man,
Okay.
Digital Profits, like, yeah, you bought it from them, but then now the ATF has your address and everything.
Oh, that. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they're all making fun of it. And then
He sells a marked man. You ain't know.
I am a marked
Hey,
man.
Did you say you wanted a 1 in 9 barrel?
Yeah.
He
Oh.
does want a 9. He wants the 1 in 9 because he doesn't shoot anything above a 55 grain. He only buys
Well-
55 grain. He doesn't buy the
And it's 223
penetrators
again.
and everything.
Not even 55, 556. It's always 223,
Well-
55.
Well,
So why
you guys
wouldn't I
will,
want
yeah.
the 1 in 9?
you guys will probably shit on them, but here's a whole fucking page of 1 in 9 twist fucking pistol barrels right the fuck here.
Where?
There was one, I forget where it was, but
Right
and,
there. You guys probably shit on them because they're Model 1 sales, but they're just fucking barrels.
Oh yeah, we
And
don't.
they're all fucking 1 in 9.
Well, how
Every
good,
one
how,
of them.
how good how good of a quality barrel do you want? I mean, besides a twist.
But they're all
Other than
these are
that,
all
it
like
has to
these
be
are all
Coleman Ford.
$200. Okay, so I
Other
like
than that,
okay,
no,
so I
wait,
had
time out. I definitely want 1 in 9, and my other second largest requirement after that is Cole Hammer Forge.
Okay.
And then
The
Yeah.
finish don't matter to me. No, Cole Hammer Forge to me matters more than
chrome
the
line
finish.
though, right?
By
I
the
mean
time
the
it's Cole
finish.
Hammer Forge, it's definitely chrome line. Like it's almost
Yeah.
impossible to get chrome line by the time you go
Yeah.
Cole Hammer Forge. That's almost automatic.
No way it has anything.
I think you should. I think for you should go with the fake me out.
That's what I'm saying. So this guy who literally is his whole living just putting together ARs is his best option for me is to take a 16-inch, $200 or $250 1 in 9 Cole Hammer Forge 1 in 9 twist AR-15 barrel and cut it down to 11 and a half. Fucking put a crown on it and put a flash hider on it.
So there's this one right here. This one right here.
Liar, don't see anything.
Okay, I'll link it. I'll screen share.
In like 2 seconds, man.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna screen share Daniel's face while he eats.
Shut up.
So right here, Model 1 sales. This one right here is a 10 and 1/4, and this one's
There
a
you
1
go.
in 9 twist, and then it is for 185. And this
And they're all
Is it
1
Cole
in
Hammer
9.
Forge?
yeah,
No, they're
Polychrome.
made by ER Shaw, who makes all their barrels.
So that's about $200. So what I'm saying is I'll pay an extra $50 to get that Cole Hammer Forge. If I can find it. So I have a whole month to find it.
Well, it depends on what if it doesn't. What kind of are you just gonna get regular like M4 profile? What if it has? What if you cut it off like right where the grenade launcher cutout's at? You know what I mean like? Is he gonna get like a bull barrel, like 1 in 9 twist, 16-inch barrel,
Put it
or
like this. I mean,
He
it's
has
gonna
a
be a
shitload of
carbine.
barrels.
It's gonna be a carbine gaff length system. So it honestly can't be cut any shorter than 9 inches. And I am looking for 10 and a half plus easy. 10 and a half is my bare minimum. So if he takes a 16 and a half inch barrel with an A2 sight on it, even though I don't even want the A2 sight on it, I'm gonna pay for a low pro gas block system. I can cut it to as low as let's say 9.5, 10 inches, and I'm looking at 10 and a half plus. So it's just a cut and a turn for him, as far as the muzzle brake. He either has to have me the barrel or me get him the barrel, and that's what I'm looking for is the 1 in 9 cold hammer.
So you said he makes barrels though. He doesn't do the Cole Hammer Forged, obviously.
He has blanks for everything but 1 in 9 because the 1 in 9s he just gets for dirt. You know what I'm saying? Because the 1 in 9s are like the 1 in 9 cold hammer forge is not that easy to find.
Hey,
It's
Mark,
What's
really
the
not.
sticking point on this cold hammer forge stuff?
You know what cold hammer forge is?
Yeah, I know what it is, but
hey, Marco, check the side chat. I found you a It's 11.5, 1 and 9 stainless steel.
Really? I don't like the stainless steel, but I would get it though. That's pretty nice. How much? Quanto? What?
Duracoat if that'll add
Oh my
value.
god! I might even pay him to scuff it up and paint it then. Okay, I'm saving this. This is a saver
Yeah, that's the company the Yankee told me about where he got his pistol barrel.
for sure. I'll go back and look at this site, see if I can find something. Yeah, because I would actually pay him to scuff it up and just Cerakote it or something. Whatever. Yeah, okay. So, anything else?
Speaking
Keyshawn,
of,
put the list back up. What's next on the list? What are we shopping for?
oh wait,
Can you see? Click on Keyshawn's name.
I know it's on the bottom, but what muzzle brake you getting?
yeah, what's your muzzle device?
Well, I have a flash hider for now. So to get it built, I'm putting a flash hider on it. But what I have on my
One of them
AR-15,
fucking flash like enlargers.
no, I wouldn't do
You're
that.
gonna get
It's
the
SBR. This is SBR. This is SBR.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you said you're
have-
trying to make it annoying and irritating and like fake out his shit.
That's when I
Okay.
go super fan.
For pistols, I've heard good things about the Noveske pig brake, but I don't have any experience.
the KX3. I heard it was really good. I have the Phantom flash hider for the one that
That's
works
totally
really.
whack.
It works really well with the rifles, but unfortunately, it does not work well with the pistol.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, pistol muzzle devices are a little different.
Yep. So
You know what I actually have on my AR-15, and which I would get for my AR pistol, because if I ever did get a Canon 223, I would want it to match up. I have the AAC Blackout. It's like $120 muzzle brake.
the quick attach one.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
have that. So I don't. So that's why I want to go plus 10 inches, because I think that would work better with the suppressor if I ever to get one. But whatever. But that's not what I needed to run, because if Keyshawn puts it back up the list and not his stupid Phantom flash hider.
You just play ahead.
Yeah. My man Keyshawn.
But I like my pistol. So again, I designed it to be a pistol, not a fake out SBR.
So like I said, muzzle brake, all this shit's in the bottom. I'm not worried about that. Please tell me what is above that I can save money on, because I don't see what I can save money on anything up there.
So rails. Let's go with rails. Because the SIG brakes is kind of fixed price. The CAX again is fixed price.
$200 for a rail? Are you kidding me? You can find way cheaper than that.
Yeah. Rails.
No, free float? Why would I buy
Yeah.
a non-free float rail?
Yeah, a Troy rail. Look at a Troy rail. My Troy rail is only what?
At 10 inches.
You can find one. You can find one.
Rail, and it has to be a quad rail. I don't want none of those
You don't want a
square
square. You don't want a circular one.
Are you cool with free float or no?
Yeah, he
Has
wants
to-
free float.
Has to be free float, and it has to be a quad rail.
You get a 10.5-inch barrel and put a 10.5-inch rail on it, you'll blow your rail up with the muzzle brake,
No,
because it'll go over the muzzle brake.
My,
Because that barrel sits
no.
an inch back further than the rail would.
my muzzle brake starts right where my rail's at, and it's still here.
Yeah, it starts right
Hold on,
there. If
hold
your
on.
rail covers up your brake, you can fuck your rail up.
Keys on.
I've seen it done.
Show your pistol real quick. Show your stupid Phantom muzzle brake. Let me see that.
Yeah, his sticks out about it's like perfect.
What is your reason? What is your reason for wanting a quad rail?
Because I hate smooth side, and I don't ever want to depend on Loctite. Okay, Keeson, how long is your barrel? How long is your rail system?
So my barrel is 9 inches. Not
Your
9
barrel-
inches. My barrel's 7 inches, excuse me, and my rail starts at 7.2.
So that's a 7-inch rail from Troy.
7.2 inch rail from Troy.
Okay. So if I were to get an 11-inch barrel,
You
I
probably
would
get
want
You
a
get a
10-inch rail.
you can also get a. I think they sell a. Let me go check at Troy.com. But I think they sell a 12-inch.
No, because honestly, I don't want my rail to go to the very tip like your does to the
Oh,
muzzle
you
brake.
want to
I
have
would
a.
want, put it this. I would want an inch over the gas, over the lower gas block, and an inch of barrel before the muzzle brake
Okay,
starts.
so they make this one's the carbine. They make a was it
You mean kind of like
What's
that
carbon
one?
about it?
they make a mid so it's 9 inches. So you get a 9-inch too. But then
I
again,
thought- yeah.
these are circular, so you don't want them anyway. So it doesn't really
No,
matter.
but 9-inch still goes to on a 10-inch barrel. That's carbine length. And all right, so if you get a 9-inch rail, it it literally goes parallel with your gas block. So like if anything goes in there, it's in your gas block. I want to have an inch overshadow the gas block. That's why I
Get
want
you
to go 10-inch rail, and
get you
then have it,
fingers around.
and then go 11 and a half inches on the barrel. So I have an inch and a half of barrel before my muzzle brakes start shitting all over the inside of
You
my
mean like
rail.
that one?
Because I hate when your fucking muzzle device shits on the inside of your rail and it looks all dusty and carbony and caca looking.
That link I posted in there has it's a two-piece quad rail free floating for $180 for the 10-inch version.
So
And
like
that
I
one
said,
is
$200. I could probably you know what I'm saying. I'm right about that. $200.
And I don't know what the difference is between this other Midwest Industries one, but here's one for like 165 for a 10-inch.
Yeah, so I'm like right about $200. And this is free flow too. This is not free float.
Yeah, they're both free float.
Really?
I don't know how it's two-piece and free float for the first link I put in there, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
that sounded suspect when you said that.
probably because it just pinches down on the delta, well, not the delta, but the barrel nut.
The first one you gave me at least had a QD mount. Two-piece free float. That's the shit, man.
Sucks Aero Precision doesn't make left-handed uppers. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Aero Precision, the local boys.
Aero Precision's a shit, man. They make
Like I said, I'm telling you, bro. I don't think I can cut anywhere costlier, because I've looked and looked, and I'm about there.
Yeah.
I'm about 10. That shit's ridiculous expensive.
So what kind of lower parts kit are you looking to get?
I mean, like at this point, it's like stag, just to get a trigger in there and a full parts kit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm not even worried about the trigger and like the enhanced trigger guard. So it's just the $60 trigger kit to get me in there. You know what I'm saying?
What are you gonna use this for?
Killing
like I said,
zombies.
Killing zombies, bro.
Dropping bodies.
Oh, dude, this is your zombie gun? Come on.
I live way too close to the White House.
Are you kidding me? I think a wannabe SBR would be like a top-notch zombie.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you in New York or something?
He's in Maryland.
Maryland. Okay, Maryland. Okay, that's why. I
He's
forgot where you live.
I live like 12 miles from the White House.
They're gonna track your UPS shipping, and they're like, see, the Secret Service is gonna be like, "Hello, Mr. Digital Prophet, why did you buy these?"
Capital of the country is
I'll
ironically.
be like, first of all, it's not Mr. It's Don. It's El Capo. El Jefe Marco.
$200 for sites. What sites you buying?
Some Troy's.
Right now they have Magpul iron.
No. Gaga.
You can buy.
I'm not getting. Go ahead.
You can get the ones Keystone has, the Daniel Defense fixed ones. I mean, you're not. It's a freaking pistol. You're not folding this shit down.
No, because that's where you're wrong. It's not a pistol.
Daniel's my hype man.
No, that's where you're wrong. It's not a pistol. It's my fake out SBR.
I know that, but for the freaking NSA, it's a pistol.
Okay, but this is what I said in the beginning, and this is where you missed. Where my intentions are to build this into the best fake me out SBR. At the end of this, once I build this, I will get a 7 or a 5-inch pistol and make it as absurdly small as I can, and then I'll get Daniel Effects stand-up sights. You know what I'm saying?
No, if you want to make it small, you want to get flip-up sights. Come on, man.
Yeah. No. If you're gonna make it small, you have stand-up sights.
You want
to make it small. You sure as hell aren't going to put a SIG brace on it either.
If you want the smallest ass thing you want, you need this. This is a ridiculously expensive part, but it is awesome.
Have you ever heard of the Chode from?
Oh, the Lost Tactical, yeah.
The freaking folding stock adapter.
That's how you make it small.
Oh, that's $200.
I wish it was.
I wish it was cheaper. That's how you make it fit it like into your backpack and shit.
I wish it was cheaper, and I wish it was in stock too.
That shit's so old. Just get that new thing, that Chode thing.
You guys haven't seen the Chode? This thing is from
What is
It's
it?
from Maryland. I'm about to show you right here. Hold on.
Yeah, that thing is nasty as shit. And
This
if I
is from Maryland.
want one so bad.
I'm not a little girl, so I could
It's like a 4 or 5 inch pistol.
just easily do
Damn
that.
it. Dude, I haven't paid over like 120 for a bulk carry group, and I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like a MP5 collapsible stock that you can put on an AR. Fucking
Hey, Keyshawn, are
nasty.
you doing laundry?
I am doing laundry.
I can tell because you got those sheets on your bed.
Hell yeah.
That means you got no girl coming over tonight, do you?
Yeah, because I have this little guy right there. Freaking, he has antibiotics.
Don't stick your finger up his butt.
You like his cone? You like his cone? He's kind of ashamed. But yeah, he got a burn. We went camping and I don't know, being an idiot, he jumped in the fire and
You
got
burnt
burned.
your dog, man. That's fucked up.
He
Man.
jumped in the
Damn.
fire and got like
Your
you know.
dog- Your
Dude, we
dog
don't
has
do that.
suicidal tendencies?
I'm gonna tell Yankee on you.
We don't do that in this. We don't do that in this country, Kisan.
Dude, I'm sorry, Jay. He had a couple of drips of barbecue sauce on top of him, and it kind of like.
I was hungry. You look delicious.
But no,
Keyshawn, did you ever use that mama
Big
sauce?
barbecue
that you
dog
used?
ribs.
I have not used it yet. I have it in just.
Oh, you might as well throw it away now. I gave you this shit way too long ago. You're lunching.
I don't know. I have it in the sauce
You're a
drawer.
rag. You're a rag. That's way too long.
It's well aged.
Okay, so what else should I get rid of right now? Is there anything I can get rid of on this list? I mean,
You can get the Raptor charging handle for way under 85. Like
okay, but that's on the bottom half.
70 to 75.
Bottom half.
That's on the bottom half. That's on the bottom half. I'm talking about the top half. Sights, I mean, seriously, like, even if I get down to the front,
Throw them
and
sights
rear,
away and put a green laser on the fucking thing.
Yeah, the Dano Defense sights are gonna be the Dano Defense fix is gonna be like 113.
They're 120. They're 125.
125. Oh, I bought mine for like 110, I think 113.
Yeah, they're 125 on their website. I checked yesterday.
Sick brace again. That's fixed price. Again the rail, you go midway. But again the quad rail for me. The quad rail, I have one. I have a freaking gun that has a 12.5 quad rail.
What quad
I
rail?
feel like they're ancient. They're
What
old.
quad rail do you have? Do you have a shitty quad rail, or do you
No, I
have a
have
good
a
quad
nice.
rail?
I have the Yankee Hill diamond shape. rail.
That's medium of the road. That's medium of the road. That's not Daniel Defense quality.
Oh
You have
man,
a little
it's
rude quad
feels.
rail.
Let me you take that back.
Oh no,
Don't you be dissing on my rail.
It's a good one, but it's medium of the road. Like you cannot put up a Yankee Hill to a Novetzky or a LaRue or a Daniel Defense quad rail. You can't. You can't. And you know
What's
you
the
can't.
difference? What's the difference? I want to hear this.
It's the price of diminishing returns, and we're on this 1% level. So everyone who's not on my level diminishes their returns much rapidly than I do.
So this is a quad rail, and look how much extra ladders I have on this shit. You know what I mean?
So
Look
what?
at it.
Who cares about a ladder?
Look at all the ladders. It's kind of prehistoric. Look at this, like that.
I like the ones where
compared to that.
I like the ones where it's got rails on the beginning and the end, and then the middle it's smooth.
Oh, those are the worst. Those are the worst.
Because you're not gonna mount stuff in the middle. You're gonna mount shit at the end, like your flashlight and stuff.
Like same
Those are
here.
the
Like
worst
right here,
because
I have my flashlight about what 2/3 of the way forward. So again, I just have like this.
And that's exactly why those are the worst, because you want to know why? Because your fingers are wrapped around the other side, pressing forward, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have it snugged into the rear, pressing forward on the front, and what the fuck? You have a flashlight in your left hand, which doesn't bother you. On the right side, all you have is bare rails that you're just cutting your fingers up on. It's retarded. And if you just have a ladder, so what? You just have a fucking ladder, and it's there, and your rail will never fall off, no matter what the fuck you do. If you need a little piece of rail towards the rear because your whole backside is smooth, you're reliant upon.
No, I mean I'm not talking about like attaching rails at the beginning and then I'm talking it's integral. Like it's the full quad rail, but the middle section is just cut out and smooth.
Yes.
So that you get a compromise, right? You don't compromise the
that
quality.
rail piece just towards the front by the muzzle brake, not towards.
No, not even who was that? I forgot. I thought like Novetzky or Geisley or somebody makes
But it
quad
doesn't
rails.
matter. But the whole point, like, if you want a specific piece of rail in one particular spot, you have to rely on fucking screws. Unless you want it all the way at the front or all the way at the rear. The point is, like, you rely on screws, and that's weak.
Yeah,
If you don't
but
want to
where you
rely
get
on screws, put your rails where you fucking want them. Find somebody and have them fucking tack weld that shit on there, and you'll never worry about screws if that's what you're worried about.
Yeah, you tack well your Daniel Defense, because that's exactly what you want to do, is spend $400 on like a fucking key mod rail and then pay someone to tack weld some shit on there.
Well, if you don't want to worry about screws, that's how you don't worry about screws.
Get a quad rail. And the whole thing, I'd much rather deal with the fucking ladders on a quad rail than the little squid. I've never operated with one, but I'll tell you, I'd rather have a one-piece ladder than 8 individual squid holes. Much easier.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, solution solved there.
Nope.
80s, baby, 80s. Come on, y'all.
Read my my side chat.
Yes. No, that is no shit, too. That is gospel.
Swear to God, fucking Tapco and shit, all that, all day with that guy.
I spend more on rail covers than he does on his
Yeah, right there in my picture is more in rail covers than.
Well, because one of those strips is $7 each, right?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
$7 because a pack of 4 is like $24 or something, right?
Yep.
So
And I've got
that's
just a little rail. I've got a rifle length rail that's got 2 of those on.
Yeah, I have 4 full rails, and I have about, I would say, 3 of them cut up just to cover them.
They surprisingly cost a lot.
They do.
And actually, if you look, like, don't buy the Magpul ones, because the Magpul ones are made by another company. They even say so on their website.
Oh yeah, they.
So you buy the one from the website and avoid the Magpul markup.
You know what's funny? I've actually felt the Daniel Defense ones, and I felt the Ergo ones, and I like the Daniel Defense ones slightly more. They're a little bit more rigid and more stiffer in place. Like the Ergo ones, like they either, I mean, like depending on what rail you have on them, like I felt them on some where like they move automatically, and some where like after a while, because the Picatinny is so sharp, like it'll cause a slight play, but the Daniel Defense are always super tight, super thick, like almost over molded.
I need to just buy a full Daniel Defense rifle. I've been meaning to. I've always wanted. If I were going to buy an off-the-rack rifle, it would be a Daniel Defense.
I feel sorry for my friend.
They're nice.
Put this after everyone knew that the federal ban wasn't coming, Maryland still knew that the Maryland ban was coming, and my friend walked into a gun shop and paid about $18.50 after taxes
Oh my
for
God.
a $1,400 rifle.
Yeah.
But I mean, think about it, like we knew a ban was coming. The prices on the internet weren't coming down yet, and he had to get something. So it's either get something there or struggle to find something for less late. You know what I'm saying? And like honestly, like he probably like at that time in this state, he did well. You can't even be mad at somebody in this state who overpaid. You really can't be mad.
Moonfood says just buy $30 Utah rail in your set for your fake me out SDR.
I can't do it, baby. They don't match my shoes.
Find you a fucking airsoft rail.
Are you gonna you once you do this, you gotta get your stuff Cerakoted.
No, fuck no.
Yeah, man. I got my Cerakote stuff back.
Oh, let's show it. Show it on camera.
How is it? Check it out. Let's check it out.
So this Magpul OD green. Yeah,
I like the green.
I really like it.
Oh, you got Aero Precisions the whole time?
So it's the entire Aero Precision, lower, the upper. This is a new upper where
It's
the
billet.
quad rail
It's all
screws
billet,
right.
right? It's all billet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome shit.
Dude, I think I'm gonna.
What's the rail you said that screws into where?
The handrail has 8 screws all around that screw directly into the upper receiver. So the upper receiver actually it extends out to about here, and the barrel nut is inside, and the gas tube goes directly in, and then the handguard slides right over.
So it makes the handguard Aero Precision too?
So the handguards are precision as well. They're specific. It's proprietary. The upper and the handguard are only going.
So you can't even switch the handguards?
I can't switch I can only use Aero Precision handguards. So I have this quad rail.
That's whack.
I had the quad rail, and then I also got the M-Lock version for when M-Lock
Look
is.
how lightweight that looks, though. Look how
No, put it this, like that rail looks super tight. I like the way it's skeletonized and everything.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's proprietary, Oh, you lost me at hello.
Man.
It's very light. I like it.
Proprietary, but like he could go to if he wanted to, you could drive 45 minutes and go to the factory and pick up whatever he wants. It's like a local company that isn't.
Yeah, it's like a Model T. You can have whatever you want as long as we make it.
I feel you. If he's 45 minutes away from that joint. Then
Oh,
okay.
by the way, these fancy battle arms battle arms development takedown pins are not worth it. They function exactly like fucking normal pins. It's just a waste of $27. So just stick with the normal pins that come in your parts kit.
Oh shit!
You spent more budget on the.
But I did get the 45-degree safety, which is I like.
Are those?
Which I really like.
Is it pictograms as your safety selectors?
Yes.
Oh, nice. How much did you pay for that paint job?
A lot.
Like $250.
Nah, you put like
More than 350.
350, including the upper, the lower, 2 handguards, and the micro slick bolt carry group.
That's not bad.
So you painted the bolt carrier
Some
group?
micro
Let me
slip. Not bad.
see the bolt carrier group.
So it's not paint. It's just like a special coating that makes it like
Yeah, it's like an anodizing coating, kind of.
self-lubricating.
So let me ask you that. Like, is that like nickel boron, where now it won't absorb frog glue?
It's supposed to be better than nickel boron, and I don't use frog glue, so I actually don't know.
But have you heard of nickel boron not absorbing?
I have a nickel boron bolt carrier group, and I kind of hate it because it got stained after like the first few rounds, and no matter how much I clean it, doesn't come out, and it actually takes longer for me to clean that than it does a standard bolt carrier group. So I actually don't like nickel boron very much. It's just for the look, if you really want. And if you really want a silver-looking bolt carrier group, just get a freaking chrome line one.
Okay.
Yeah. So nickel boron isn't like amazing. It behaves the same as everything else, and it jams up about as same as regular bolt carrier group.
Wish you would have told me this before I bought my Phil Zero boat.
Yeah, I mean, my bolt carrier group was made by LWRC too, so I mean that says something. Or the guy who owns LWRC.
It's probably a Maryland dude. LWRC is a Maryland company. They're sold out to
So
Coke.
what's going to be your major purchase, Marco?
What are you going to purchase? All them parts.
Like, what's it going to be the first? What are you going to do to buy your first buy?
Oh no, I'm gonna do all that at once.
All at once, okay.
At least it was on the top half, because I can't see anything on the top half that I can move to the bottom half and get away with.
Well, I meant like I was like you're going to like build it over time, like buying the parts just over time.
No, because the guy who I holler at is like whatever you pay him for the part, he'll put it on there for you.
Wait, what? I just heard Marco say the guy I holler at.
The guy I holler at, the man who got the stash.
He knows everybody at the gun show.
I still haven't test fired this thing yet. Hopefully it actually
Oh,
works.
Daniel, so I was going to ask you, that's a new little EO Tech on there, isn't there?
No, this is my old one. I've had this for like 2 years.
No,
That's the EPX, right?
The EXPS2.
Do your batteries point from chamber to barrel or sideways?
Sideways.
That's what I thought. 3, 2, 1, right?
What?
Batteries are 3, 2, 1?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3s. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
TR.
1, 2, 3.
I'm waiting on I got a LaRue quick detach mount coming in this weekend. Use that.
Dude, you busted me,
You're gonna use
LaRue.
for your course, right? Your Graham tactical course.
Yeah.
I told you not to buy LaRue.
I always get LaRue QDs because I like to take everything off to clean.
You want to hear what's funny? So, okay. So, all right. So I'm gonna tell you why LaRue's a bad company and why you shouldn't fuck with LaRue. So Maryland had a law, the assault weapons ban that was coming down, and it was gonna get voted on. And the day it got voted on, it was like 7 months after like the day that it came. All right. So it went down like in August, I think, or sometime like around there, and it didn't go into effect until like the following year of October. So people had like 9 months to go out and buy guns. But that created a huge backlog in Maryland state background checks. So there was this one guy and a bunch of other people that had ordered LaRue rifles, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. and like a week before the ban actually kicked in, and they were still back ordered, they never charged the people and just said, "Hey, we're gonna send you your shit back. We're just gonna like not charge because we never charge you. We're not gonna honor your order because they never charged them because they wouldn't charge until the actual product was sent out. But the point is that a Maryland resident had to have their shit charged before they before the transfer went through. As long as they paid for it, it was theirs. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So LaRue, a week before the ban kicked in, because they knew Maryland was going under this ban, they were like, "We just stopped shipping to Maryland. It's over. If Maryland didn't get anything LaRue, they're never get anything LaRue firearm related. Now, mount related, anything else related, that's fine. But an actual LaRue firearm, Maryland would never get another one. And they cut it a week short, no matter. And this guy posted on Maryland Shooters a $20,000 check where he had ordered like 5 different rifles from them. And it was like a $20,000 check, and it was like a return to sender, like shit that he got back like 3 days later. He was like, "Fuck LaRue, they fucked me because I invested 20 grand before I knew my state's ban was coming in, and I invested all this money into this one company because they were the shit, and they totally let me down."
Would everybody rather they'd have taken their money and then written them checks from LaRue back?
No, if they'd
matter.
taken the money, it would have been okay.
Yeah, because if it was
They
paid
just had to pay by
full,
a certain date for the
it
weapon.
had to be paid
No, I'm
in full.
saying would they rather just got all their money back
So
after LaRue
Marco
took it?
would like for LaRue to expedite their orders. Like
No, for them to honor
some
their
companies,
word.
some companies were expediting orders from different people who were getting banned. That's what he was like. I would wish if I was a person, if I had a company.
This was after the federal ban was already denounced.
So like so remember when Magpul had the magazine, like the airdrop campaign? So they
Yeah.
were giving people from Denver, Colorado, or not Denver, but Colorado in general had first grabs for magazines than everyone else in the country. He wanted LaRue to take a stance like a Magpul and offer Maryland or Colorado State people to have a time to purchase these rifles compared to everyone like me and Daniel, right? Where we live in Washington State, where there's no ban, no opposing gun legislation coming down our throats.
I'm not putting this. I'm not even asking for priority. I'm just asking for the fact of fuck you, charge my credit card, please, because the state that you and I, the company and I both live in, won't let me buy this in 2 weeks.
Well, my thing was,
And-
even if they would have charged everybody's cards and cashed everybody's checks, they still could have turned around and said, "Sorry, guys, we're not going to honor these orders now because we're not dealing with it." So they still could have done that, whether they'd taken everybody's money or not.
Because at that point it goes to an FFL, and at that point it's the FFL's problem.
But what if I still don't have the
FFLs
product
are
though?
Yeah.
That's why they'd have just written everybody for the money for their checks back.
He's saying
Just because they'd have taken your money doesn't mean you're going to get it, but they'd have sent everybody's money back just the same.
Marco,
Just clear out a certain block of serial numbers. So, like, you block out 10,000 row of serial numbers and you're straight, and that's like two digits. Come on.
He wanted I get where Marco was coming from. He wanted them to like kind of do like what Magpul did and how they expedited.
Oh, I understand what he's saying too.
I get where you're coming from, and I understand. It's a firearms company. What?
But he's not
It's
even
a
saying
firearms
having
company
to order
that left us-
quicker. He's just saying cash the check and then deliver the rifle later.
Yeah, exactly.
He's as long as it's paid for, it's okay.
He wanted the company to.
As the law writes it, even though you paid for it, you can't transfer it though. So even
Not what Mark was talking about.
No. In the state of Maryland, like as long as you had a bill of sale fully paid, just like the Russian sanctions
Like the
were.
Russian thing, right?
Yeah. It was as long as you had a bill fully paid for, it didn't matter if you had it in your possession or not. It was about whether your bill was fully paid.
Okay.
So fucking just charge
even
me.
if
Okay, so even with that, right? Like this is first. Let's remember that this is a corporation. This is a company, right? They don't owe you anything. It is nice of Magpul. It was nice of Magpul. It was awesome of Magpul to do that program for Colorado residents where they got first dibs at mags, right? That was awesome of them. But Magpul, let's get something straight. Magpul doesn't owe you shit. Magpul doesn't owe those people in Colorado those mags or the opportunity to sell those mags their first dibs. They didn't owe them anything. They did that as a support for the community. Now, LaRue doesn't owe you that, Maryland residents, that. They could have done it to be nice, to help the community, support the civilian firearms community, but they didn't. Now I can understand being mad at them for that, but let's remember they don't owe us anything, right? They make a product, they sell it, we buy.
I didn't say that, but that's why I said fuck you for buying LaRue. You know what I'm saying? Because like anybody who I hear buying LaRue, I'm gonna be like, ooh, I hate on you because you bought LaRue products, and I'm gonna tell you this exact story.
But what if? So
Okay.
what if they
ruined
like?
Maryland.
Do you have like their public announcement to like the public on it, or like their?
It was out there. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was out there, but this was during the hype, and it was right after the hype because federally, pro-gun states didn't have anything else to worry about. So it was everybody else who was left with the cookie to crumble. So we knew New York was going to fall. We knew Maryland was going to get this.
Connecticut.
And we knew Connecticut was going to get their law. So, the three states that got tougher on law, but while the federal law failed, it was seen as it was rejoiced as a win. I even counted as a win, even though I lost. I still count as a win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But my point was, at any time, even if you had a bill of sale that said paid in full, LaRue could have said, we're not completing these orders and giving everybody their money back at any time, even if you had a completed
even if they had charged your card, they could have later said we don't want to deal with Maryland.
That's exactly what they did. So, for example, because
that's different. You're saying they didn't charge anybody's credit cards. I'm saying even if they did charge people's credit cards, they still could have later said we don't want to deal with your orders anymore.
Some people's cards got charged, like for example, people who write personal checks.
Okay, you didn't say
checks
that.
get in. All right, so some people.
But then they got their money
back. Like they did get their money back. But the whole point is, so let's just say, Daniel, you live in a state where you're not about to be able to buy another AR. So you're like, fuck it, I'm about to get 5 LWRCs.
Sure.
Or, I'm sorry, like 5 LaRue ARs. Okay, so you write them a $20,000 check, or you pay them with your credit card. And then, because you know the way your state's going to fall in the next 2 months when this bill comes up, you fucking made that investment. But because they don't have your parts already even made and you're on back order 8 months beyond the 2 months that you already paid ahead, they don't have your serial number. They can't give you a bill of sale with your serial number on it. So because they don't have a serial number designed to Daniel@YouTube.com, you no longer have a rifle in the state of Maryland. Your money was returned to you.
It's Daniel, the new Keeson at YouTube.com, by the way.
They could have given everybody serial numbers, but it's their choice to whether they're going to complete an order or not.
Honestly, it was a lot more. So it was a lot more paperwork, tedious work, and manpower work. It was. You know what I'm saying? You'd probably have to pay someone 2 or 3 days worth of work to figure out everyone from Maryland who bought a rifle. Who actually paid for a rifle prior to that. But the point is they decided not to do that and just, I don't know, maybe dump like $200K worth of sales.
And then turn around and sell them for double that to other places that...
Exactly.
They're not hurting because, no offense, they're not hurting because of your lost sales. There's no way that they're hurting.
The point is not
in that sense, right?
Yes, exactly. But if I can hurt the reputation as much as I can, I will.
How did we not hear? I don't remember ever hearing about this last year. How was nobody talking about this?
I was.
They did. They did a chat about it.
You guys are just late on chats.
Yeah, him and Gurk did a whole wasn't it somebody did a 24-hour chat?
I did. That was me.
You did that? Yeah, that shit was tight as shit.
Come on, dude.
I listened to 20 hours of that.
That was several months ago. I can't remember that.
That was a long time ago.
Those are not even on YouTube.
Months ago.
This October will be 2 years.
Yep.
October 1st is when those laws kicked in.
Wow, was it that long ago?
Yep. Alright, so off of that, what sling are you going to get?
I'm sorry, I'm still going to buy the room mounts because I don't trust anybody else. I don't trust anybody else.
Nah, I got American Defense. They make some good mounts.
I use first LaRue stuff I got was QD rings for my Remington 700. And I
Yeah.
took it out to 800 meters and it still returns to zero. So I don't trust anybody else's mounts.
I don't know. I got a Night Force on my Remington. Those are nice.
I
They're
wish
not QD, but I don't give a shit about QD on that gun.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the only reason I like QD is because I like to take my scopes and stuff off when I clean it because I don't want any of that crap getting on the scope, just in case I smell something or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the power on that Night Force you got?
25
101.
or like
5 to 25.
5.5 to 25.
Damn. All I have is the Vortex Viper PST 4 to 16. I wish I got. I wish I had known about the 5 to 25. I would have gotten that.
For the PS.
For the PST line, they have a 5 to 25. I
I
think
think I'm gonna get that for my AR-10. I want to get that one for my AR-10.
it's awesome, but it's heavy. The 4 to 16, it's like a little over a pound, I think.
I think I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna try to go with the Aero Precision, like the pepper mount. The Aero Precision,
Oh, they're mount.
like like their copy of the pepper, the Burris pepper.
Yeah, it's the Cannon. It's not QD, right? It's just screw on.
I think it's screw on, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're trying.
They make a QD too, don't they?
The pepper does.
The
But not the
Burris does. I don't think Air Precision does.
I don't think I know Burris does.
Yeah.
I have it right here, the QD one. Let me pull out my 1%er gun real quick. I have the Burris pepper. And it has the QD mounts right here for my ChargerCon AccuPoint 1 to 4 power.
Heavy.
Heavy. It is heavy.
All Trijicons are heavy.
It is heavy.
I really want an ACOG, but I can't. For some reason, I can't.
Nice. I like it. I got it in trade. I got it because I sold my freaking $300. What was it? Smith & Wesson MP 1522.
Did you just smell that gun?
Oh shit! I have one.
I always do.
Smells like freedom.
I have a 1522.
It smells like tobacco, chewing tobacco, because it smells like wintergreen from the Frog Lube.
Nice.
If you keep an eye out, like at
I bought a 1522 like last month for $359.99.
I have a 1522
And it's
specifically for introducing new shooters.
I bought one just for my sister for the zombies that hit. That's gonna be her gun. Given that she doesn't.
You found a 1522 that doesn't have a threaded barrel. Mine has a.
When I bought mine originally, it was like $400. It was like $399 at like Sports Authority before they like copped out and don't sell any more guns because they're idiots like Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah. I don't go to Dick's.
I bought it for like $4.99, but then I got like I was a rewards member, so I got like 5% back, and I got like an additional like gift card, like a $50 gift card. So it brought it down,
Nice.
And like they were the only like store that actually gives you gift cards to use on guns, But now apparently I went to the same Sport Authority I went to, and apparently they got rid of their firearms section. And then their excuse was that we're getting a Bass Pro Shop down in Tacoma. So we're getting a Bass Pro Shop down here, and they got rid of it because
they have those in this state.
We're getting one next year.
The fuck?
They're already breaking ground for it.
Awesome.
So down in Tacoma.
He never did say what sling he was getting, did he?
No.
Damn it.
For me personally, I like the Viking Tactical, the VTAC sling.
I have the VTAC 2-point sling. I bought it a long time ago. I just could never figure out how to I don't know.
Work it?
Fit it. No, not work it, but fit it to myself where it wasn't drooping the gun like 2 inches off the ground. So I stopped using it. Now I just have QD cups and the Magpul MS4.
If you want to, you could sell it to me. I'll take it for you.
No.
So I have the VTAC sling mount itself right here. So it just bolts down on my rail. It has a QD mount, and it has a swing swivel like stud kinda. It doesn't swivel, but it's a swing stud, regular stud or whatever. And it also has a regular just a loop. And I put it in here, and I just put it in the back piece of my my CTR on the back.
Yeah.
So again, I have it like this. Sorry. So then if I do want to actuate the slide, or right there, I have it that way. Then I bring it up. I just pretty much just put this in between my shoulder. So choke myself. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I think I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the Gram Tactical next year, probably in the springtime. Cause I'm going to the Glock Shooting Sports, the GSFS match in Bremerton that weekend.
The September weekend?
Yeah, it's September, because yours is a 3-day, so it's gonna be, was it the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or whatever. So there's a shooting match on, what is it, Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, damn it.
So I'm going to that. I'm going to that. I already made plans for it. I already asked for it off and everything.
It's like, damn it.
So
Yeah. I've been to GSS a member for like I think a year and a half. I still haven't got my freaking coupon. Pissed
ask
about
them,
that.
call them up. Like, hey. Then you
Yeah,
just-
I'll call up because I forgot how long I've been a member, and you're supposed to get one after the year, right?
Yeah, after I think you have to purchase 2 consecutive year.
As soon as you pay for your second year, you'll get a coupon, and then like a week and a half, 2 weeks later, you'll get another coupon.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because as soon as you pay for your second, you'll get a coupon for your first, and then you'll get a coupon for your second year. That's why I've got 2 coupons sitting here.
So what kind of
Just waiting for that single stack 9.
So it has your personal name on it, right?
Fuck, I don't know. Let me look. Hold on.
Because I think DV was talking about it and how like his. So I want to get one. I want to get a. Well, I don't know. I might want to get a. I want to get maybe a long slide 9, or a Glock 40 or 45 21.
If I were gonna take a Glock out to the backcountry for camping and backpacking, what would I take? I was thinking the 10mm 20, but I don't know.
Yes, they have your name and your membership number and an expiration date.
Oh yeah.
And your address.
I have a 20 and I like it a lot. It's a really nice gun.
Can you?
I mean,
Do they make?
it doesn't kick at all either. It's just super smooth in it.
Do they make conversion barrel like a 45 conversion barrel?
Yeah. 45 can go into 10, and 10 can go into 45.
Alright.
Either way.
45 can go into the retirement home.
Exactly.
But they should make a bull barrel 9mm.
But honestly, I would just carry a 40 caliber with a 22 round mag.
Damn right.
And dump full of holes. Because I'm
Damn
a
right.
I carry
man.
a Glock.
Because I'm a man and I carry a 40.
4.29.
I'm a young man, matter of fact, and I carry a 40.
Young man.
And I carry
I'm a
man.
grown-ass man.
I'm a grown ass young man.
And I do what I want.
I carry this AR pistol as my my camping weapon of choice.
Has anybody ever seen these bags for like hiking and shit? One of my friend has one of these and it looks kind of cool.
I want to know, has anyone ever really concealed carry an AR-15 pistol in like a jacket?
Oh, a trench
Like a
coat.
ring? Yeah,
No.
a trench coat.
So
Can you
next time, let me
see-
do that. Let me do that next time.
I'm going to the movies like that, I swear to God.
Can you see like a 5-inch AR pistol with one of them chode recoil or buffer tubes on it with a Kydex holster, like a drop leg holster?
I know. I'm
It'd be
6 foot.
fucking nasty.
Even at 6 foot tall, it's still this. Unless I have it like in between my crotch when I sit down.
Dude,
No. Drop leg holster.
You don't. Do you guys see me? I just push out the pins. And I put it in like my backpack, my school bag, my laptop bag. It's perfect.
Yeah, but with that chode tube, it's half as long as the buffer tube
Oh,
you've
yeah.
got there. Plus with a 5-inch barrel, that thing short as shit.
I do is just buy the law tactical and just.
Yeah, but you can't
That's
shoot
just
it.
5.5 inch,
Hold it.
bro.
you can shoot it. You can shoot it exactly once.
It breaks and you don't.
Exactly.
If that one round is all you need, you just pull the George Zimmerman. That's all you need. Your gun breaks after that, you're fine.
Oh, this is going to be an elongated fight. Hold on, let me go get my bolt. It's back here somewhere.
Okay, so I just now realized this. So I have a Troy rail and an Ares armor boat. So I like have it's like a Greek myth. a Greek gun. So here's the Ares armor boat, and then the
Womp
actual.
womp.
So it's
Womp
the Greek gun.
womp.
You know, Air Precision makes lowers.
That's like a history nerd gun.
Shut up. And then I have a Scorpion.
No credit, no credit, no credit.
Scorpion King. Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
So I got offered. All right. So when I got my spike stock go lower, which I'm doing my pistol out of, I got offered the Spider, some other shit, and the Pirate. That was like, oh
Yeah.
the Pirate.
Have you seen the new Spike Tactical one? They're pretty sharp. That flag logo. With the
They have a
STs.
Punisher one too, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, that's.
That's what the other one was. It was a Spider, the Punisher, or the Pirate.
Yeah,
I took
yeah.
the Spider.
So Daniel, let's go buy 80% lowers and work on them together.
I have a what was it? There's a group buy some of my coworkers were doing. It's freaking taken like over a year to for them to
Fill the order.
fulfill the orders, and they still haven't fulfilled them. They're like really behind.
So what store number do you work at?
Huh?
What's your
What
store number?
there?
My what?
He works the corner.
What store number? Or what block number?
So he works on 6 in center.
Center.
I used to live on Center Hill.
Corner of Bend and Over Avenue.
Yeah, I mean 80% lowers don't entice me right now. Unless I can find a place, unless they come without the safe fire stuff milled out, and I can find a place that mills my own shit in there. Then I'd be interested in.
Like design have blank ones and it just has you.
I want to completely blank, and I want to put like shit like no pew pew and pew pew pew, or parlay plunder and yar.
Yeah.
Oh, the best one.
That kind of silly shit.
The best one I saw was the safe was like a peace sign, and then the semi-auto was a fuck you, and then the full auto was 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink, like on hand signals though.
It's a shocker.
It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, shocker, yeah.
The shocker.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? After Tracy
How about
Morgan
this
left Saturday Night Live, I got to see him for $6 at the University of Maryland. Best $6 I ever spent.
How long was he? How long was he there for? Was it short or quite a while or what?
No, he was the second headliner. It was him and Carlos Mencia were headlining duel together, and so all the college students were allowed to go. Whoever signed up for tickets, and it was $6 a piece for college students. But it was fucking great. And now you probably never see him like that again, cause he's all fucked up. Keeson, you or your bitch is snoring.
My dog is snoring. He snores a lot. He farts a lot too, man.
I'm gonna throw this out there that VFR Street Fighter needs to go get a new computer.
I don't know. I don't think it's his computer. I think it's probably freaking Google Plus, because.
VFR Street Fighter got life problems.
What?
You can't ever get in chat. He got life problems.
Yep.
He got gun channel life problems.
He's chosen for. Oh snap! So I gotta order. Payday. I gotta order 10 more mags from SGM.
I just got 12 mags from Botech for like $100. $100.
AR mags or AK?
What mag? Yeah, what mag?
Oh, AR. Gen
Which
2.
one?
Gen 2P mags.
For how much?
Really?
They had a special for it was like 6 for 50 if you buy packs of 55 if you buy packs of 2 or more. So you get them a little under $10 each.
Oh snap! They have the
What?
Magpul,
With the window?
the boost
No.
bundle.
Oh,
They
yeah,
have the. Ooh, look at this one. This is a good deal right here.
I don't buy them without the window. I'll pay
Why?
$2 $3 because I can get the ones with the window for $13. So I'll pay
This out
$3
right here.
more
I got
for
this
mag.
special right here. Magpul boost bundle. You get a SRT stock, a Magpul grip,
Yeah.
full grip.
So
But
like,
that's the worst.
$99
Tell you this.
So
That
like-
is the worst. That is the worst stock in the world because it doesn't have the locking lug.
It has it right here,
And
idiot.
it's the second best. I'm sorry. It's the second best worst pistol grip out there.
That's the worst.
Yeah, like other than the factory pistol grip, it's the worst out there, and it's the worst stock out there because it doesn't have that stupid locking look.
It has it right here.
It's a CTR.
SRT.
STR.
STR.
The storage one. You can put shit in there, which I don't really care for.
I don't mind either. I think it's a good deal for $99.
Yeah,
a little container of lube in there.
So a bunch of my coworkers are buying that shit too. If they are ordering in a big group, so they can get the price down like almost $80 each, which is actually
right here.
pretty decent.
They have a 6-pack for was it?
That's what I got. If you look on the, I don't know if they still have the bulk pricing, but I bought 2 packs of those, and then I got them for $55 each.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They
also had Glock. They also had Glock mags. You can get 5 for $100.
I think
I bought that.
Want to shout out to PSA.com. PSA had them for like $8 the other day.
PMags?
Yeah, PMAG Gen 2
Nice.
on Windows.
Yeah, I think it's free shipping too.
Always, man. There's PSA is the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, right here. They had it right here.
I'm right-handed, and I so wish I was right-eye dominant. It would save me so much money.
Right.
Wait, you're right-handed?
All right. Well, I'm right-handed, but I'm left-eye dominant, so I've learned to do a lot of things left-handed. Like shooting a basketball, I can only do left-handed.
Oh, what the? I was like, what? I was like, you're right-handed. What the fuck you buying?
I right-handed, and that's about it. I can bat either-handed. I can throw either-handed.
I'm exactly the same. I'm right-handed, left-eye dominant. I shoot pistols with left eyes and I rifles with right eyes. I don't know why.
I shoot everything left-handed.
I can't do rifles left-handed.
You shoot with both eyes open, right?
I can't.
On pistol, no. I close my right eye.
I can't wink my left eye.
I shoot. Everything's right-handed, but I just look with my left eye for pistol and I look with my right eye for rifle.
So I think I'm gonna buy this one, right? Oh no.
Because I can't stand using rifles like left-handed. It just feels off to me. Even though I'm left dominant, it doesn't matter.
I need to get another upper. So.
But the thing is, like, because I'm left dominant and I use my left hand for other things, like sometimes for throwing and definitely for shooting a basketball, like me using my left hand for manipulations as my primary hand doesn't feel that foreign to me.
So my other gun, my other PSA gun.
I don't care about your other guns. So
I have a detachable carry handle because I don't mess with I don't care about for the rear sight.
Oh, that's your AARP gun because you have a detachable handle on there, right?
Yep.
Got tennis balls on the grip.
I do. I have I also have what's it called? I have it where I like keep a key ring of all my.
So how much do you get a Dunkin' Donuts coffee for with the AARP discount?
Got your name and address engraved on it?
I do. I have a life alert button on the side, so if if I need help, I call them up.
I got my name and address on mine.
Yo, Mark, are you getting a Geisley trigger for your crazy SBR?
No, okay, well, put this. After I build that, then the toss-up will be Geisley for the actual rifle or the fake me out SBR.
Oh, the actual rifle then.
Yeah.
Fuck it, just buy for both.
Dude, that's like $600.
No, it's not. I got my SSA for $180.
Hey, look, buy this. This.
Don't get them sights and buy a good trigger.
Hey, buy this cleaning kit and you get a free AR-15. It doesn't say AR-15 not included.
And the picture makes it true.
It's true.
No, I'm gonna build that, and then I'm gonna get either a Geisley for the rifle or for the. I really think I'm gonna fall in love with that fake me out SBR.
What if this is this is like a carrying case for like the supplies? That'd be so lame.
I'm so scared to fall in love with my fake me out SBR.
Dude, you're gonna fall in love with it.
I think so. I really think I will because it's gonna be a fake me out SBR.
You know what optics?
Not on the SBR. Well, maybe on the SBR, but definitely like if I get some like the chode and like 7 inches or under, and I go pistol route, then I wouldn't. I would definitely keep it iron.
Get a Spark.
Get a Bushnell TSR 32 right here.
Get a Spark 2. Or a TRS 25. Those are only 100. Spark 2 is 200, so whatever your price.
What? No, I was thinking like EOTech or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. Well then,
But that's like a year down the road. That's like a
get
year. I
this.
mean,
You
Get
say
this.
that, yeah, but what's
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it right away because I would want to recuperate.
Actually, next month, Aimpoint's supposed to launch their T2s, the T2 micros, so the T1s should come down in price. I think they're already coming down in price a little bit, but they'll probably come down a little bit more after next month.
What's the G2 supposed to have?
So the T2 has I think the same battery life. It's got a better housing around the adjustment knobs. It has it comes with the flip covers, and it comes with support for screwing in the anti-reflective device, the kill flash. So it's just little touches on top, but the T1s are still good. So the vibe I'm getting is that if you have a T1, you have no compelling reason to buy a T2.
No, but I have a T1. I really want a T2 now. Please tell me they're only available in 4 MOA.
They will definitely be available in 2. I don't know about 4.
Damn, because I have a 2 MOA.
I want the 2.
I don't understand why somebody would want a 4 MOA over a 2 MOA.
Pistol shooters, from what I read, pistol shooters like it because they can pick up the dot faster. And they're only shooting like, 50 yards in or whatever,
Obviously, like a pistol shooter 30 yards in, it makes a lot of sense, but
Yeah, for rifle, definitely not.
They have a G17 C right here.
They still make those? They still make those?
Hold on, so left or right, if you had the opportunity to build a fake me out SBR or a pistol, would you go for a really short pistol or the coolest fake me out SBR that you could get?
Well, since I am building one, I will probably end up with a 10.5-inch barrel, and then I already have the CAC buffer tube and SIG brace, so it's not going to be tiny. But if I want to be really baller, then I'll buy the freaking folding stock adapter, and then I'll make it really tiny.
I like my 7-inch, but if I was to build another one, definitely 10-inch. Have you thought about buying a suppressor?
Still waiting on the paperwork for my Osprey 45 to come back.
Wait up, Keyson. We still going around, Keyson.
In 9 months.
I'm muted.
Tim going?
Well, ooh, what's this?
Oh, that's you.
Well, since he's muted, I wouldn't. If I was going to go balls to the wall, I'd get a chode stock, an 11-inch barrel, and straight up just SBR the fucking thing and throw that SIG brace out the goddamn window.
And if that were the case, then I'd be sending the build to Wesley 80.
Better get the gun. You said if I was just going to build a
all I
crazy...
have to do is buy him a Lego set and the motherfucker pay for everything. That's all I gotta do.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
You had the cell barge. The barge sale.
Fuck that thing. There's a Millennium Falcon Lego. You buy me one of them, I'll buy you any fucking gun you want.
Yeah, Millennium Lego.
Or not.
I'll buy you any AR pistol you want. You buy me one of the Millennium Falcons.
Those shits are expensive, man.
$5,000. Go right ahead.
I get you a pair of.
So if I buy that for you, would you sell me your Barrett? Your Barrett 50 cal?
No, I said AR pistol.
You said any gun. You changed
I changed that also as soon as I said it too. Any AR pistol or SBR.
Oh yeah.
Other than full auto. 'Cause I guarantee I can get one of them that's cheaper than fucking $5,000. That's what them fucking Millennium Falcons are going for.
Wesley, what's the next second most gun you've put money into, or most expensive gun that you have, other than your
my 300?
And what does that comprise, like scope wise and all that?
About $11,000.
But like, I mean, like what? Like rattle it off. Like what is it? Trigicon scope or?
Oh, fuck Trigicon.
Trigicon.
Let's see.
You got Night Force, US Optics. What do you got?
It's the Night Force. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the.
What do you think of the bore? What do you think of the bore system?
Don't have one, so. I think
the bore system doesn't excite me.
Yeah, I would rather have like tracking point or some shit if I was gonna go computerized.
No, get it? Bore, excite, bore, excite.
Shut up.
Shut up.
This is, let's see, Teledyne barrel, an Atlas bipod,
Nice.
the Vortex scope,
Is that a Remington
or
700
Nightforce
eight
scope. It's a 700.
on the AICS?
Yeah, it was blueprinted.
Very, very nice.
It's got different springs in it. Didn't change the bolt handle. I just kept the bolt handle the way it was. Nightforce base, Nightforce rings. Duracoat job was 700. Let's see.
Wait, oh,
So did you hit diminishing returns on it or not?
Since I can hit a steel plate at a mile, I'll say no.
nice.
But
Prove it. Video.
I didn't get a video the day I was there. Next time I
What
go
round
there,
did
I'm
you
going
shoot?
to.
What round does it shoot?
For this, it was a
Yeah.
220 Sierra Match King.
Wait,
Can
wait.
a 220 Sierra matching actually put a human down at a mile? I mean,
No, it's
between-
just a steel plate. Yeah, I'm shooting humans exactly.
no, but I'm just saying. I mean, like with what it hit, with what it hit, a steel plate at 1,000 or at a mile, does it still have
If
enough
it wouldn't,
kinetic?
you'd feel it. Because it hit it hard enough that we could hear the ring coming back. I want to get video next time I go out there, but it's a
gotta-
couple hours away, so I don't get there a lot.
I think you can spend
You
a couple $100 on some GoPros and just have a remote setup.
You gotta get that
Well, I got a suppressor too. It's not in this picture.
you gotta get that adapter that goes onto your scope that allows you to mount your iPhone or whatever phone to the thing.
Yeah.
And get the first person view. I have it. It actually works pretty well.
Oh, this iZod or something.
The iScope.
That
iScope.
is
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
but they only got that thing for the iPhones, and well, I
Yeah.
don't like. There's with the suppressor on it. If it ever loads the fuck up. There it goes. That's before it got painted.
It's still, ooh.
What suppressor do you have?
A Tiger Shark. It's all titanium. The baffles and the can are titanium.
Nice. You said they're in a Win Mag, right?
Yep.
All right.
Hey, do any of you guys know if the AAC suppressors ratchet on like the Surefires do? Because I love that sound.
They do, because this is the AAC brake, and it's got the little things that it ratchet on.
Yeah.
It ratchets, and then
No, but that's a flash hider. That's from the brake, is it?
This is a quick detach.
this is the breakout. So it's half brake, half flash hider.
No, I have the one that's the full muzzle brake, but it still has like those teeth marks.
But this is the suppressor mount. So this is the only part that matters. This rest of this stuff is just whatever. This is what matters for
Now
this.
let me ask you this: what if I mix match brands? Can I put a Surefire
Nope.
on that?
No.
Okay. So
Nope.
it's specific.
It's all proprietary in that sense.
If you're gonna buy a suppressor, go get a silencer co. Go get that box set, 20 grand. Out the door. That's a fucking bargain. If I had 20 grand laying around, I would buy that in a heartbeat.
Wait, what's the suppressor set?
The Silencer Co. Conquest set comes with every
Like
suppressor they
14
make.
suppressors.
Yeah, 14 suppressors and like 40 adapters, and
Holy shit!
Yeah.
you
Have
haven't seen that?
Have you seen
No.
that shotgun suppressor? That one looks pretty sharp, dude.
Yeah, I wonder if they're
Yeah.
gonna add that to their set, because they didn't announce that till after that set came out.
So you got to fill out a form 4 for every single one of those things.
No, they do all the
No,
paperwork for you.
It's one
All
form,
included.
and all your transfer fees and everything
Yeah.
are included in the 20 grand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
And like, you know what's tight? Like, honestly, I wouldn't be
Suppressors, so
surprised if at the end of it, like, they just threw in like the shotgun suppressor, like, oops, sorry, this came out after we announced this, but we'll just give it to you for free.
Dude, that's almost $3,000 in freaking $200 tax stamps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wesley's posted it before.
It's
and
20 grand.
quite
it's,
a bundle.
It's 4 grand. 20 times 200?
14.
Was that?
14 suppressors.
Oh, I thought you said 20 suppressors.
No, 14. And then there's
and
like 20
47
adapters or something like that.
47 accessory mounts.
Is that?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
There it is. That's from Slick Guns, though. They've got a little bit different shit about it on their website.
Oh, man. Okay, so I'll buy this.
I'd love to have 20 grand sitting around.
God damn.
You do have 20 grand, 2 rifles right there.
Well, then why the hell would I need this?
Serial numbers you choose.
Yep.
Fuck yes.
I'm gonna get fuck ATF 1, fuck ATF 2, fuck ATF 3.
Fuck Obama 1, fuck Feinstein 1, fuck, all these people.
Fuck Patrick Chewing 12.
There's your
No,
legacy.
mine would say like Feinstein duck.
Feinstein Duck. Yeah.
That's
That
amazing.
would definitely be pretty cool to have that.
I really want the silencer. I think it's a silencer code or AAC. I think it's silencer code. The Sparrow, the 22 suppressor.
Oh, yeah.
I shot that thing through it was like a Walter P22 or whatever. It was like cough quiet. It was like actually cough quiet, and I really like that.
Yeah.
I think I want to get a...
Because I have an SR22, and I can always buy a threaded barrel for that thing and stick
So
a
I think-
suppressor on that.
I want to get what you call it, a Hunter Town.
T-back,
Dude, I've heard. I looked at those.
30
There are
people.
better suppressors out there for the same price.
Really?
Yep.
What would you buy for 308? Because that's what my Remington 700 is. I was thinking about, I don't know, all I've heard is the SDN6 and the 30 and the T-back 30P1, that too, but I don't know which one.
Well,
So
I've already
for-
got one for 300 or 308. So, if I was gonna go buy one now, probably an AAC or a Silencer Co.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. There's a
I just
silencer.
ordered a 22 one, but I ordered a Gemtech, or not a Gemtech. Damn, what's the name of that little thing?
Do you like having muzzle device mounts, or do you like direct thread
Well, if I had one for an AR, I'd get some kind of
muzzle device thing?
detachable mount. But
So let me ask y'all this. So
Everything else you like direct thread?
well, I think you get better accuracy with a direct thread. So my 300's a direct thread, and that 22 can I just ordered is a direct thread.
Yeah.
Never really tried a thread mount one or a removable one.
let me ask you this: if you get a 2 or a 5.56 Surefire or AAC that ratchets on to the break itself,
Yep.
can you then take it to your 1022 that's threaded and
No.
just direct thread it, or it's only available to those that have AAC mounts?
It's that
You-
mount. It's the mounting system that the suppressor comes with is what it can use.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can thread an AAC muzzle brake onto your 1022 and then thread the suppressor onto that. That will work.
But some suppressors you got to watch it because they'll say do not shoot a 22 long rifle through this.
It's the pressure, right, or something like that.
No, it's a fucking lead. It'll get around your baffles, and you'll have to take a fucking hammer to it to get the baffles out.
Oh.
And a suppressor that won't come apart is fucking worthless as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So what? Yeah. So
I like the one that had the serial number on the actual tube itself and not the baffles.
so can you take
No, they're
apart?
never on the baffles. They're on the blast chamber or the tube.
Yeah,
So,
the tube's
so
the
can you
best
take your own suppressor apart and clean it?
Yep.
Okay. Wherever the serial number is.
You can take the whole thing apart. It's yours.
Okay. It's just about maintenance, setting it in. That's where it comes into where the serial number is, right?
Yeah, like if you have a baffle, if your serial number's on the tube, and you have a baffle strike and it goes through the tube, you're fucked. You're just fucked. You're done. But if it comes out the end cap, they can probably fix it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I kind of don't like the 300 can that I've got because it's right in the middle of the tubes, the serial number. But I don't know. As long as you get good threads and everything, you baffle strikes are. I think they're rare.
You gotta be really fucking up to get a baffle strike right.
Yeah,
Like-
you got to have that fucking thing hot
Like
and be running it a lot, or have it come loose.
Like a full auto or something like that.
Yeah. That's one thing Hunter Town Arms does do that I like, is all their serial numbers, especially some of their newer cans. They're on the their suppressor actually comes apart in the middle, and the serial numbers on the baffle or on the blast chamber like an inch in front of the muzzle, because there's a blast chamber and then there's like a stainless steel tube, and then there's a baffle and then the baffle stack. So you actually have like an inch and a half area in front of your muzzle that has nothing in it that'll blow up. So if you do have a baffle strike or something, it's going to be in front of the piece with your serial number on it.
Well, doesn't like a certain silencer company have the actual serial number on the outside of the can and not the actual baffles to do anything on the inside? So
The
if you
serial
have
number can't be on the baffles. It's always on the
We're
tube.
talking about,
no, but
what we're talking about just shows that it's we're talking
I'm trying to find a picture.
that can be taken apart. Some suppressors are self-contained, so you can't
Yeah.
like open them up.
yeah, it wasn't on the baffles. It wasn't on the thread device. It was on the outside can that surrounds the baffles itself.
Yeah, that's the tube.
Yeah, so it's the actual tube
Like
itself.
right here in
Has
this
a serial number.
picture, there's your serial number right here on the side of the can, right there. Right there.
Oh, okay.
And then what Huntertown does is right about here, if you can see my mouse, there's like a break. And
It's
then
threads. It's
where
threaded.
there's threads, yeah. And it threads onto your gun here, and this is your blast chamber. And then this part screws off, and there's a stainless steel core that goes down over this whole thing. And your baffle's set on top of that. So if you have a baffle strike, it's going to be out here in front of your serial number, which is back here on this little piece. So if any time you have a baffle strike and it blows a hole in this tube, you just take it, send it back to Huntertown. They'll replace everything but this blast chamber piece and send it back to you. I had a video of an RPK, I think it was, absolutely destroying a Huntertown suppressor. Like they melted the baffles, and they sent it back to them, and they fixed it and sent it back. Like they had this fucking thing so hot, the whole can was red, it was glowing, and they fixed it and sent it back like 2 days later.
Nice.
But there's quieter cans out there for the same price, unless you want the serial number on a blast chamber.
Yeah, I have to look more into it. I'm not really going to buy another suppressor until until the one I ordered freaking comes back. It's been 9.5 months. Fucking.
Oh, you should be getting that any day then.
You order from Armor.
Just order like the longer one, because the longer it is, the quieter it makes, right?
Not always.
Not always.
You can't drop
Mine.
below a decibel.
What was it? I ordered from somebody called Cascade Arsenal. They're local here too.
Mhm. Yeah, I ordered a Checkmate. That was what mine was, a Checkmate 22.
I got the Osprey 45, and then I also got the FNX 45, which is like the exact setup I shot from another guy I know. So I was like, I got to get this whole thing. So both FDE, so it should look really nice.
No, I will say that little Silencer Co. 22 and
The Sparrow.
the Sparrow, and then there's a Gemtech 22. Those things are so light. Like if you have one of the Walthers and put that suppressor on it,
Yep.
It's like there's nothing there, because that suppressor weighs less than 2 AA batteries. It's just crazy how light those things are. Like my suppressor weighs like 18 ounces, but shit, it's 3 inches around and 14 inches long. And it makes my 300 Win Mag sound like a 22.
Dude, that's a fucking huge suppressor. That's like this. Holy shit.
Well, it's my barrel's an inch and
You got
a
a heavy
half
barrel.
non-taper.
Heavy barrel too.
Yeah, it's an inch and a half non-taper, and my suppressor sticks out about a little over 1/8 of an inch on each side of it. So I guess it's only about an inch and a half, inch and 3/4.
How heavy is that? How heavy is that gun?
About 28 pounds.
Yeah, dude. I have the AICS for my 308, and it's freaking heavy.
One
Yeah.
gun is 28 pounds.
My 300.
Oh shit.
It's not a carry it around gun. It's a set it on a bench and shoot a long fucking way gun.
Bench rest.
All the weight's the stock. It's not even really the barrel. The barrel's pretty light for what it is.
It'll be the stock and your scope. The stock and your scope and your suppressor be the heaviest things.
Well, the barrel, it's shit. What the hell barrel is that? Damn, I can't remember what barrel I got. But the outside of the barrel is from a company called Teledyne, and it's just a sleeve. It's a sleeved barrel with a hardening heat wicking agent around it that gives it the rigidity of like a super bull barrel. Like there's hardly any vibrations in that barrel, but you get the weight of like a sporter weight profile barrel. But they're pretty slick. I like them. They do a good job with holding groups.
Nice.
Kisan,
Yes.
what's up, man?
How much?
So you couldn't beat my prices on much?
Well, because you're an X-Men mutant, so you kind of have fixed price.
I am. I'm fancy.
So, because I find a place where you could buy a 1-in-8 twist, which you don't want because you're weird. A 1-in-8 twist, 10.5-inch barrel, you get a free upper receiver for $195.
Dude, I was it you the other day or somebody that they posted a link to a place where they had cheap uppers, and it was like the upper without the bolt carrier for like $339 with a rail and sights. I was like, God, I hate being left-handed.
I forget. I probably did.
Yeah. My shit like froze up.
But yeah, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard since you're a mutant, so you gotta have a left-handed upper, left-handed bolt carrier.
Yeah, but girls like it though.
Like, hold up. Let me close my right eye because I'm left eye dominant real quick.
It hangs to the left.
They're like, hold on, let me close my right eye because I'm left eye dominant.
It's like being a right-handed or left-handed pitcher. Makes you closer to it.
You can't throw from both sides of the plate.
But I bet you catch from both.
No, I hit from both.
I need to buy ammo.
And
What
no
am I
shit.
looking for?
Just cheap target ammo.
I gotta go to
No,
Walmart.
what caliber?
223 or 556 doesn't matter.
Yeah, I wish old Tack Daddy'd get back to me about that fucking class so I can order my 40.
What class?
I already ordered my 40. I told you I ordered my 40.
The Jaeger class.
Yeah,
I
the bunch
should've
of them are
arrived
gonna go
yesterday.
to
We're gonna do a gun channels class.
It was just something he
The thing
mentioned in
is-
the chat.
He's on
Yeah,
check
but-
side.
The thing is that Yeager said that he gets it all the time from Washington and Oregon. That people want courses and whatnot, and he's just looking for somebody to volunteer some property.
No, because he said that if you host a class, you get it for free. But you just gotta have like X amount of students who
Yeah.
in for it, and they don't care where you do that.
But they only need like 12 or something like that, or maybe 10 to 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I already have.
That'd be like,
I know. I already have Daniel, so Daniel's gonna be one of my guinea pigs.
but I don't think it'd be that hard to get. I mean, Yankee said that he would go.
Yeah.
Before.
He just wanted to cry the whole time. Though.
Probably it'd probably be if I was to go. I ask people. It'd be Daniel, Yankee, probably Luke. Probably ask his kids because Luke's a baller. Because all he does is work in the hills with Sasquatch. Probably Mark.
He is Sasquatch. Shit.
Mark will be down. Mark
would.
be
Yeah,
down.
Mark would for sure.
So that's probably like what 5 people, 6 people right now. Me,
Hey,
that'd be 7.
Mark would walk out of the woods
You guys
in
are-
chaps.
Mark will
and be like,
show,
"Hey,
Mark will show up
Pilgrim."
he'll show up with his Arsenal AK that he's been trying to sell for the past like 3 months. Yankee will rock his new Vepr.
Vepr.
I'm just kidding. I don't
Do
know.
you get so many people for that? Because this
Yeah,
is no shit.
Sorry, 7 people.
Me and DB were talking about that, and I mentioned because I have the property here to put a class on like right here, and I mentioned that, and I have no shit. I have gotten 8 emails from people saying if you do this, let me know. I want to come take it.
We do have a wide range of people, but for me, I would want to.
I go.
You drive up and take
Come on in.
Like 6 hours away, 7 hours away.
Oh,
it. Shit, not even that. For me, it's probably like 5.
No, it's about 7. Columbus is about 7.
All right, I'm about an hour north of that.
so 8 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we would have a good group of guys come here,
I'd be fresh from that Graham combat class, so I know some shit.
and then
No,
I
you've
think
got it. It says right in there you have to have an
I
open
know,
mind.
like,
So you take that class and throw it the fuck out there. And take his class.
where I go hunt and like down in like Centralia, like kind of by Centralia area, like it's right by PL. PL. I don't know if you know that. It's at Doty, Raven. So down south. It's about outside of like Centralia, Chehalis area. And there's like cool rock quarries. And like when you look at it, it looks like the videos that G-Web shows where like he goes shoot in the desert. It looks pretty much like that. And I'm like, man, if I was to host a course, it would be like, this would be the perfect spot.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure it's a DNR land.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, cool. I still haven't been gone shooting outside yet.
Yeah, I need to. I say I
Are you
was in high
serious? So
school.
wait a minute, Daniel. Like you have these seriously long capacity rifles, and you've never shot outside?
I mean, I've never shot like in the woods in Washington.
He meant like,
Oh.
in, like the back.
I've shot. I've taken. I mean, with my 300 or my 308. I took a class and I went out. They let me shoot out to 800, and my range goes to 100 to 200. But I don't shoot like in the woods or whatever. I haven't done that yet.
I smell you.
Have you shot in the woods yet, Marco? Like,
In the woods, I shoot in the streets, bro. I shoot in the alleyways against the buildings. The
Was it-
buildings are my backstop.
was it called? Was it? I forget what it's called.
You know those big sewer tunnels that just come out of nowhere, like in the alley? I just shoot down those long tubes.
On those.
My backstop.
Shooting them fucking turtles, yo.
Little mutant motherfucker come out, I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker.
So if we do it, I'm gonna put a bank right back here behind these trees to shoot into. It'd be fucking beautiful.
Hey Wesley, so you
Looks like
going
a
at
nice spot.
8? So hey Wesley, so you going at 8:30 in the morning to go see Ninja Turtles?
I'm thinking about it.
You only gotta stay up for like what, a couple more hours.
No. I might leave this chat running and go to bed, but I'm not gonna stay up.
Wait a minute. So check this out. I'm watching Andrew Zimmerman right now on the Travel Channel,
Oh.
and they are gopher hunting with a 223 AR-15.
Is Bob the guide?
It's Andrew Zimmerman with his fucking knit sweater. It's like a douche, but they're gopher hunting with an AR-15. It's hilarious.
This is a Blue Force Gear tactical.
And they're all making holes and they're running across in the holes. He's just gopher hunting
Shit.
with iron sight. Actually, no, he has a He has a new EO Tech, a smaller EO Tech with the magnifier.
I heard good things about that sling too.
It's of a local forum. Some guy wants it, or a local whatever. He wants $50 for it.
Is it wall guns?
Are they groundhogs or
It's a
what?
Facebook group. I don't know why I say
Uh,
so.
It looks like gophers. I can't tell the difference between a groundhog and gopher.
It's 45 bucks if you want to
They're
buy
like
it.
2 or 3 times bigger.
I've never seen either one in real life. In the city,
He
we
wants
have
$50
rats.
for it, and a brand new
Oh.
one costs 55.
Has he used it?
I think is used.
Well, is it the size of a rat or about 4 times bigger?
About 4 times bigger, about the size of a small skunk.
Yeah, that's a groundhog.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. He's asking about it. He said that he got it for $50.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not too bad for a sling.
Still a gopher round.
308. What?
If you're hunting gophers with an AR, you're doing what the round is good for. So it's whatever.
You're not going to get a lot of meat afterwards.
I was reading a thing actually for Wyoming because that's where my dad likes to hunt, and they have they call them towns, like the groups of them, and they said that they have them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million of them in a town.
They're pests.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of them, and the real problem is they dig these holes, and other animals step in them and break their legs.
Yeah, like especially cattle.
Yeah.
They're one of the worst pests to have in cattle.
Oh, so they're pests like the hogs in Texas.
Yeah,
Oh,
they,
yeah.
You
I
can't keep
swear
up
to-
with them because they
I'm
breed
not gonna
so
lie.
fast.
I wish I could go down to Texas and just hunt as many pigs as I want and just.
Dude, if I was gonna hunt,
Come on,
I would.
Daniels. Let's go plan our
I know.
our Asian safari down in Texas.
I've wanted to do it for so long.
I got a friend in Dallas.
Oh really? Nice. I have friends in Houston. But I don't know.
Yeah. Dallas, Houston. I think I know somebody in Austin too.
I would
Yeah.
actually just feed the pigs just so I could shoot them.
Feed pig.
I
That's
used
what
to-
they
They
do.
have-
That's what
They do have. They have grains. They have those little mini grain silos where like you just put a bag of grain and it shoots it out every once in a while.
That's what
And they
Nathan
get-
does.
They get
He
they
said-
get set up. They get what do they do? They get Pavlovian response. So they wait for those grain silos to go off and then bam.
One of my friends bought a DPMS AR, which I'm still pissed at him for buying DPMS. But then he went and killed a hog with it. So I was like, all right, that's kind of cool.
How much did he pay for it? If he paid more than
Yeah.
$800, I feel bad.
How
for
big
him.
was the hog? I mean, because the hog was like 30 pounds. Who gives a shit?
I think he paid like $600-700 for it.
Oh, wow, $600. I think that's a good buy. $600.
Yeah,
That's a good buy.
but yeah, then he killed the hog with it. And I was like, all right, that's kind of cool.
How big was the hog though? Because I mean, if the hog is like 30 pounds, who gives a shit?
I don't know how big. I mean, it was like I don't know.
Luau style pig.
80
I would
pounds,
think a
mean,
little. I would almost say a 30-pound hog is probably light.
You gotta realize, like
Yeah, they're
80 pounds. No, like 80 pounds is light.
Oh,
Yeah, 30 pounds like still in its mom.
Oh man.
No,
I
they're
think 30
they're
pounds
small
is
when they're baby.
Good.
Yeah, 30 pounds is like what you get like gutted and like served for you for like a dinner of 2.
Damn, Marco.
Dinner or two. Now he's
Yeah.
talking.
You never had a baby pig and like split it between like 2 people?
No.
No.
I gotta
mean,
come where you're going to
Asian.
eat shit.
We're Asian, man. We go to the market and we see those pigs hanging like
No,
the.
it's called Cuban
the
restaurants. You
Cuban-
guys are so. You guys have no
pig.
ethnicity whatsoever.
That's fucking barbecue done right. 30 pounds of barbecue? Shit.
Nah. Well, it's 30 pounds undressed. So by the time it's dressed and smoked, dressed and cooked, it's probably closer to 12 with bones.
Still good. I'm down with that.
So
I
it's
wish,
like,
I wish
so it's
I-
like a really
I'm
large,
down with the
like
porkness.
a really large chicken or like a really small turkey.
I'd gobble it though.
yeah,
I
I
love
wish,
some barbecue.
yeah, I wish I could hunt pigs like every day. Get off of work and like, bam, pig.
If I moved to Texas, that's all I would do. It's just, I fuck the range. I'm just gonna fucking practice and zero. I'm gonna zero in. I'm gonna zero my rifles on hogs.
Yeah, on
hogs and
live
just- I would
animals.
just-
If I could hit the eye, if I could hit the eye, then I'm zeroed.
So I heard that like apparently some pigs you can't eat at all because they have diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then a lot of them you can, or they use it just as like dog feed or like.
It's trichinosis. That's the disease, and you can actually eat trichinosis meat. I guess I would not, and you just have to thoroughly cook it. That's the problem, is that people don't thoroughly cook it.
What does it do to you if you don't cook it?
I'm not exactly sure.
I mean, I
I would
cook,
know
No,
if
I
I-
do not want to cook it fully.
I cook my meat usually well done anyway, so
Yeah, same here.
But
I-
I've also heard that you can, if you hunt like that, you can cut off a sample and you can send it to a lab, and they'll test it and then send a thing back to you
Really?
saying
So there's
it
no
has
way
or
that
not.
you can tell just yourself by knowing.
No.
oh, then fuck that. I'm not eating any damn hog.
And some places have it, some places don't. It just depends on where you're hunting too. You know what I mean? Like some states probably don't have it. I don't know. I know that some
But that's
places in
momentary
Southern
to the
California
time
have
as
it.
well. That's momentary to the time as well, because
Yeah.
you can't say that forever.
Shit moves around.
Yeah, so you kind of always have to check if you want to eat it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much trouble. You gotta send it in, you gotta wait for them, and then you gotta keep the meat while you're there. And all, you mean if you butcher the whole thing and then it turns out to be bad, you just wasted time.
No, I don't see it that way. I see it as you barbecue the shit out of it and it's dog food.
I have barbecued my whole pig before though. When I was in high school, it was the summer after I graduated high school. My parents went out of the country, and so I wanted to cook a whole fucking pig because I've never cooked a whole fucking pig. So my cousin looked it up online, and we dug a hole in the backyard and fucking bought some fence posting and shit, and just cooked like an entire, like it was like a 180-pound pig.
Dude, all this talk about pig makes me want some bacon.
We want some fucking barbecue. Fucking bacon.
I wish I had space for a big old barbecue.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm going to Columbus tomorrow. I'm going to pick up some fucking brisket. Fuck yeah.
My version of bulk cooking meats is with a slow cooker or the oven. That's all I got.
Nice.
Whenever I want meat, I just walk up to a little corner like Spanish bodega and get whatever fajito or chorizos I want.
For free.
Well, no, but I get about 30% off.
Nice.
I know the girl whose parents who owns it. She hit me with the friend zone, so I get 30% off now. I don't mind.
You get the meat because she doesn't.
Yeah, I don't mind. But I still get 30% off, so it didn't bother me.
Oh, I get 30% off on food? We cool.
And it's funny because now I think her older sister kind of flirts with me a little too much.
Older sister?
Her older sister, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, she got a kid too, so definitely not.
Nah, man, you run away from that shit.
Daddy.
That's when you know what, or no.
Daddy Marco.
I'm like, look, it's El Don Chepe, bitch.
El Don Chepe.
So Wesley, have you been stocking up 308 just in case you take your rifle out shooting, like at the class?
Oh, God, no. That shit's too expensive.
Isn't that what you were going to take, you said? If you do go?
Oh, no. That's a different... It's a different class.
See, that's why
I'm not going to the precision rifle class.
Oh.
I can't
It's
shoot
just a
308.
fighting pistol class.
Is this
What do you mean you can't shoot it?
this
I
tactical?
can't shoot it for the exact reason why you said it. Oh, it's too damn expensive. I can't pull that shit out.
What class you taking?
Well, the one that they're talking about is fighting pistol.
Oh, tactical response.
Yeah, and if I do one here, it'll probably be fighting pistol.
Where do you live?
Ohio.
Oh, okay. If you go to Florida, there's up by Tallahassee. There's a K&M Precision. That's where I took my precision rifle class. Those guys are very good, very very good.
Hey,
That's only a
Keyshawn,
15
why don't
hour
you
drive.
come down here, Keyshawn? Keyshawn. That motherfucker.
Yeah, I wish he'd get back to me because I need to order my ammo because I got to order ammo, and then I got to get a couple more magazines because I only got 3 15-round magazines for my Glock. I only get about 2 or 3 more.
You're gonna take your 27, isn't that what you said?
Nah, I changed my mind. I'm gonna take my 22. I'm not gonna take that 27.
Why? You should take what you carry. Fuck what everybody else say.
I carry my 22 too. I carry them both.
I think you should take both.
You ever carry a 26?
No,
No, it carries 40s.
I have manly wrists. I carry a 27.
Okay. So if you're not carrying a 27, you're more likely to carry a 22 than you are to carry a 26, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah. Like
Okay.
I don't even have a 26.
Okay. Well then,
I
yeah,
got
you are a
22
man.
and a 27.
Then you are a man.
My wrist just celebrated their 18th birthday, so I gotta teach them.
Gotta let them party wild.
If I had a 19, I'd probably take a 19. But I don't have one.
Good luck, cheaper.
Oh, you know what I just heard about earlier this week? And I know I'm late. I know I'm so late saying this.
Ebola coming to Atlanta?
No, but I heard Twang and Bang was e-bagging.
What?
Oh yeah, I think I heard that.
You know what Twang and Bang is, Daniel?
No, what's that?
Twang and Bang is like this YouTube channel got like 50 or like 80,000 subscribers. And these mammals are like, oh, help me out because it costs me money to go to the range and I could make
Oh shit.
whatever. I'm like, bro,
There's a lot of them doing it.
if you can't keep up with the Joneses, don't call yourself a Jones.
You don't get into guns because you don't have money. You gotta spend a little.
Word.
It's a very expensive hobby. It's not like golf where you buy a awesome set of clubs and then you're set. It's like you buy a gun and then you still gotta buy ammo for it.
You
Even
have to buy accessories.
But my whole thing is I just don't put on anybody else's guns for my content. Like, yes, I have plenty of videos of other people's guns, but that makes up maybe like 20% of my channel. You know what I'm saying? If your YouTube content is solely dependent on other people giving you ammo or other people letting you borrow their guns, then it's not really your channel anymore. You're just the whore.
So like FPS Russia.
Yeah.
He makes his own. Does he not?
I don't think he makes any of those guns.
Well, he has,
no. I don't think he owns. I don't think he owned any of the guns. You know, he definitely didn't own the guns, but he might.
His friend,
Trust for him.
yeah, his friend owned quite a bit of guns, but not all the guns that they did reviews on. He just borrowed them from other people he knew.
Yeah.
Getting them from Russian mobsters.
And now he's getting them from Iraqi veteran 8888.
Yeah, he's using Iraq Vet for a lot of
Which
stuff
is-
now.
I wouldn't have gotten
near.
near FPS Russia with a fucking 10-foot pole after that
No,
shit.
Funker Tactical does a lot of, or at least they did. I don't remember if they still do, but they did a lot of his video camera support too.
I wouldn't have done it simply because why would I want to give FPS Russia the views of him shooting a fully automatic firearm when my channel just hit, at the time, 500,000 subscribers? Why wouldn't I want to make my own, full auto videos? Like, why would I just hand that over to FPS Russia? You know what I'm saying? It's like
Because your audiences aren't the same.
People.
Your audiences aren't the same. You can by collaborating, you can get Iraq Vet 8088 name to the FPS Russia guys who would not normally have known or watch Iraq Vet, right? Same with
Exactly.
same with FPS Russia. So you basically you're cross pollinating in a sense.
I don't know. I'm not really sure how all that works, but I wouldn't have done it.
What are you waxing on, dude?
Oh, nacho cheese, fool! Nacho cheese.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same reason why you would collaborate with anybody else here in gun channels, right? Because your audiences might not be exactly the same, and you could get more subscribers by getting that exposure out there. So it makes sense to get your name out there as much as possible.
Not really, because I'd much rather have a panel of people that I can talk to than people that I don't relate to. You know what I'm saying? As far as on gun channels.
Wait, what?
I'd much rather have a chat of panel full of people I can relate to than people that I don't relate to.
That's why we got this panel of 1%ers on here.
It's just Daniel, you.
I'm telling you, in 5 to 6 weeks, I'm buying big things.
I would say
That's what she said.
it's a long time.
They're liable to be banned by then.
I just got a case of 40 caliber ammo yesterday. That was butter.
So how much was that? How much is shipping from SGM? ASG?
AGS, I don't know. It was like, $20, $30.
Or $30?
Honestly, I usually wait for Palmetto State Armories. I usually wait for PSAs to coincide with free shipping and a case deal.
Yeah.
That's when I last got my case of MagTech 5.56. So I just wait.
Just wait.
308's
check,
got a PSA also.
How much?
Check Slick Guns.
How much ammo are you gonna bring down to up to Oak Harbor or Graham Tactical? You need 1,000 of each, right?
I need 1,000 each, so I'm gonna make 1,000 each, and then I'm gonna bring 1,000 each as well, just in case they.
So are you gonna be smart? Are you gonna be smart and you're gonna preload like your mags? You gonna have like 20.
I might preload some, but I'm guessing that because it's a tactical class, a lot of it's gonna be focused on like drills and reloading, so you're not gonna be loading full 30-round mags. So.
I feel like you should bring at least like. I would bring like I'd probably say I'd bring like 50 mags and have half of them preloaded. Because you're not gonna have more than quite a few, like a little bit unloaded. You know what I mean, mags.
Yeah, we'll see. I have that speed loader for AR mags too.
Yeah,
so.
same here. I just bought at Walmart. I don't know what Walmart's doing, but they're having a lot of clearance on the tactical gear. So I bought.
Hey, good guys here.
I bought the Maglula uploader for $15, and then they have the pistol one for $15.
Your Walmart has the Maglula uploader?
Hell yeah!
That's tight.
They
Nice.
have that, and they had like all these cleaning kits and all this stuff. And I'm like, are you serious? And like, I don't know if it's just I was feeling redneck that day, but I had camo shorts, a camo shirt, and a camo hat on. I'm like, holy crap! I'm all camoed out at Walmart. I'm like Asian guy here. I'm like, I bought that. I bought It was I should have took a picture because I was like I didn't realize it until I was at Walmart.
I also got this too. This is
Yeah,
those cheap brass catchers. This is like an actual legit one.
Oh yeah.
Where it's got like a frame built in. It's a company called Tactical Brass Recovery, and it's got a QD lever. QD lever
What did it
attached.
attach to? Your rail?
Quad rail. That's part of the reason why I got the quad rail for that new rifle. Because the mag lock, because that mag port,
You're gonna put it on there, but like Graham's like, you better take that shit off.
You better make sure you have a quad rail. If not, you can't use that shit.
Do you have one attached to your pistol? Oh, what pistol are you gonna use? I was gonna ask you that.
Pistol?
What pistol are you gonna use? Tactical?
Either my Glock 19 or the PPQ. We'll see.
So so you got a you ordered a blue first gear tactical like LBE, right?
Yep.
Nice. So what you're gonna use? You have that Raven concealment
For the Glock.
for the Glock. Yeah, I think I need I have this Blade Tech that I was jumping on freaking VTAC's dick, as you can see. I have a VTAC and VTAC stuff. So I bought the VTAC 511 thumb drive.
Tag on your forehead.
I have two of them.
It's like the VTAC stamp.
So I have two of them. So I have the drop leg holster, and then I have the one. So I think I'm gonna get the Blade Tech Talk Light what is it? Tech Lock Put it on my
Did he say cocklight? I heard him say cocklight.
heck.
I'm trying to spend like the least amount of money on gear that's still high quality because I've never taken a class where I've needed to use rifle LB stuff, right? So I'm not gonna get the whole plate carrier and all this other pouches and shit. I'm just gonna get. All I did was I got the simple M4 chest rig from Blue Force Gear with the two, and I bought a separate 2 pistol mag pouch that I'm gonna stick on there because I need pistol mags, right? And then I'm not gonna do a drop leg holster. I'm just not.
Well, I bought that because I bought it on for eBay when it was like value. I bought it for like $37 when it was valued at 60 plus. So
Hey Daniel, like you know what you
One thing I don't have is like tactical clothes. I don't even know what I'm supposed to wear.
just wear some skateboard shoes and some skinny jeans and show up and be like, or like a Starbucks
What up,
coffee,
dudes?
Starbucks coffee and some Ray-Bans and be like, hello,
Dude,
I'm ready to shoot.
I took my precision rifle class in skinny jeans, and everybody else had like fucking tactical pants and shit.
Like camel.
But I had Vans and skinny jeans.
Light pants.
Everybody's all 5'11" out, and you're wearing size.
You're racist for telling the Asian guy to wear skinny jeans. That's racist.
Just show up with a scarf and a fedora.
When I went to my class, I just wore Dickies pants,
like-
Dickies shirt. Yeah, I mean, there's some gear.
He's
Work clothes.
from a music video off of the 90s.
And did you have your headband?
Well, I wasn't sweating that much, but if I was sweating that much, I'd be wearing a headband.
Dickie boots, Dickie pants, and like his Dickie Carhartt jacket and his do rag.
No, he needed a Karate Kid headband.
What do they call this? Yeah, next time I go to another class, it'll be like I need to get me some Dickies tan stuff, like tan shirt and tan pants. So.
Hey, good guy, do you rock the one button at the top and the rest is open at the bottom?
No.
Like the essays? You know how the essays do it?
No.
Did you guys watch 22 Jump Street?
Oh, yeah. I watched 24
not yet.
Street.
Oh, do you guys watch? It reminds me of that shit. Fucking the button up here, and then the whole thing just flying back like a cape.
That's stupid.
Shit was hilarious.
High speed, low drag, motherfucker. High speed, low drag.
That's one reason I want to find out about that class is I want to get an SOE pouch to take down there to it's like a drop leg pouch, but it's got like a slit in the top for a drop bag or a dump bag. So I can just keep my mag, just take like 8 mags, and when I use one, just stick it in there. That way I don't have to fuck around trying to get it back in the mag holder.
Yeah.
But they're like a month just to get one of them things.
I was gonna order the Blue Force Gear dump pouch, but then I was like, it's $45. That's kind of a lot for a fucking dump pouch.
Oof, no, these are like
I will just throw my mag on the ground because it's a freaking it's a P mag and a Glock mag.
So are you gonna?
I like my $30 mags better than that.
You mostly
Yeah,
have-
about to say 3 mags equals $45.
So like, do you mark your mags?
I'm going to. I'm
I will, yeah.
I'm gonna find a way to mark it. I'll probably end up just cheaping out and wrapping tape around it or some shit, right?
I mark
Get
my
spray-
women.
All you gotta do is just get spray paint.
You Marco your women.
I'm thinking about for my
life.
mags.
Just
I look.
put down
That's right.
put NK on it for new Keeson. And they're like, oh, these are new Keeson's mags.
I want to mark my mags. I need to find like a cross pistols like my symbol, like MP cross pistols. But I need to get like a cutout so I can just spray paint on it on my mags. Spray paint white.
You want your mags white?
No.
No, just a symbol.
Just the cross pistols.
So you want like a cutout on paper of the cross pistol?
Oh, you're talking like
A stencil.
like a stencil.
Yeah, stencil.
Yeah.
I'll put OD on mine for old Daniel.
It only works when we're both there. Otherwise, it's just stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone asks me like, hey Keeson, I'm like, my name's Daniel, and then you just go vice versa.
Exactly.
Dude, Nathan thought I was you for like a good minute yesterday. He was like, hey, Keystone, how do you measure your powder? I'm like, that's not me, that's Daniel. I'm old Daniel.
I would expected that from like Stone Guy or some
Our
shit.
good freaking Edge. Like, Edge, they do look kind of alike. Oh my goodness.
Racist.
We look nothing alike.
Well, I'm good. I'm good for a while. So for the rest of the year, I'm gonna, I got all the gear I need. So
Save up, good guy. Save up, and then you can buy an awesome gun
So
next year.
I think
next year I'm gonna
so
buy.
when
Yeah,
I
next
do,
year.
ammo.
I think I'm gonna do when I
I
do my
have 2,000
course.
rounds.
Never enough ammo.
I got enough.
Ammo.
I got enough.
Never,
Never
no,
enough.
never enough.
How much?
I got
Okay,
it.
so right now, if you say you're good right now, how much ammo on hand do you have?
I have
Exactly.
2,000, not including the one in my what I call it, my ammo box, which is just loose rounds. So that's about 3,000, 3,100, something like that.
Is that total for all calibers?
No, I have like 1,000 for my 9mm. No, more than 1,000 because I have a box of stuff that I haven't touched. I have a 500 round box I didn't touch. I got about a couple of thousand 22s. I got at least 800. No, maybe not even like 500 30 specials because those are hard to find. And at least a couple of hundred of what I call the 7.62 by 54R, and and only a handful of 357 Magnum,
Mm-hmm.
and a handful of shotgun shells.
Just you wait. When fucking Black Friday comes around, all hell breaks loose.
Hell yeah.
Maybe, but right now I actually realize I need a few debts to pay off because my I spent a lot on guns last year, and I need to pay that off, and I can't I can't I need to get rid of debt right now. So
I honestly can't wait to see the thread on gunchannels.com on Black Friday morning where everyone's just posting every single deal that they come across. And there's going to be like 800 postings of like good prices on gun channels.
Hell yeah. That's what it's all about.
I may or may not, so we'll see.
Actually, I'll probably be fighting the lines and stuff on Black Friday, so I don't know if I'll be able to catch all the online stuff.
Well, online is easy.
That's why I want to take that tactical response class, so I'll be ready for Black Friday.
I need to look for information because I want to volunteer for Force on Force in November.
Is it in Arizona?
Yeah.
I worked for major electronic stores for 9 years, for 9 Black Fridays, and I will never participate in a Black Friday ever again. I don't care how much money I save. I won't participate. I won't show up for one.
Honestly, the Black Friday deals aren't even that great. It's especially the in-store deals. The in-store is like whatever. And
No, like the in-store deals, like
Usually
the
just cheap
cheapest
shit.
Chinese shit that you can possibly get your hands on.
Doorbuster TVs are always different SKUs, so the warranties are never the same, and the parts are usually from even crappier Chinese.
Yeah, it's like Vizio minus.
Yeah, the pictures always suck. The volumes are always messed up or something.
Yeah.
I got one. I bought one. I bought a Vizio TV, 42-inch, off of like Walmart.com, and it's a refurbished one. I bought it for like $300, and it's so nice because they have like 5 HDMI ports, all this stuff. You know what I mean, top of the line. And even then, my cheap like whatever can't even match it. Like my cheap Black Friday one.
Yeah.
The only thing, the difference, I could have bought like one last year, a TV, if I wanted to. The only difference was that it was the one I have out in my living room is LCD, and the one that was on sale was LED. Same exact thing. I mean,
LED's better.
I know, but
I have an LED TV that I bought in like early 2012. That's still really good.
I have this Vizio's LED.
When I graduated, I took most of my graduation money and bought myself a good TV. I needed one.
Yeah, I did the same.
I watch a lot of stuff on my computer anyways. I have my freaking awesome iMac, so it doesn't.
I bought me a new laptop too. I bought me a new laptop and a new TV. That's what I really
Your left
needed.
handed gun.
By the way, if you guys are looking for like gloves, these pig tactical gloves are actually really nice.
Or is it pretty tactical?
Not,
I use.
nothing fancy.
What is that gay lanyard on the bottom?
It's a pull lanyard, so when you're putting it on, you can just pull it.
But that looks super gay. How skinny it is. It looks like skinny jeans.
Look like does it? Your gloves look like they fit you. Let me show. Go back
So
on camera.
a lot of the so they have they're better than mechanics in the sense that they have little cuts or like creases for your pivot points for your fingers, right? So most of them will have one on your primary on your first knuckle, but then your trigger fingers on both sides will have two, so you can get that really nice thing. This palm panel is all one piece, so it feels really smooth against the gun, and everything's mesh, so everything's super breathable.
What
How
size?
much?
What size are those?
These are the small size, I think. I think I got small size.
Size medium.
You can buy it from SKD Tactical, and they're like these are the touch ones with the touch sensitive thread webbing threads on them.
So they can like touch like.
Yeah, so you can use it with your phone. You can save like $5-6 by going with the regular ones. These are like $40, I think.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I mean they're more dexterous. They're more like you get better control because the material on your actual pad of your finger is very thin, so you get that nice trigger control. However, these gloves are supposed to wear out faster than like a regular mechanics glove, so they're like 1% gloves.
So right here is even though you linked me that post for the Wolf Gold, they have right here loose Federal American 223 55 grain.
You know what makes you even
Let's
more
see,
one
Bryce.
percenter is the fact that you smirk while you say, "Oh, it makes you more one percenter," and you're like,
I have a camo, freaking mechanics glove just because nothing fancy, and I also have the Atlas freaking knee pads. Which I recommend for. I'm on nothing fancy.
Oh, for knee pads I use
for knee pads or for knee pads on nothing fancy. Which one?
For both. I use them multi-purpose. I use them for my my philosophy. Was it?
His philosophy of use.
Philosophy of use is multi.
You just failed that.
I totally forgot.
Yeah.
You know he hasn't made any like nothing fancy videos in a while. It's just been him and motorbiking. I don't like that.
Because his kids almost died.
And he makes fun of his
Yeah, his
kids.
kid ate shit on that road.
There's a company called G-Form that makes iPad cases that can withstand being dropped all the way from near space.
Maybe we should get Tag Daddy to test that like he tested that fucking solar panel.
So I bought Atlas knee pads from him.
This is where I get my tactical gear right here. Uncle Sam's retail outlet. I got my vest for like less than $20. My tactical vest right here.
I haven't seen him. I haven't checked it out in a while because
That's
rotates so quick.
Oh yeah, that's why you gotta catch it. So I get a lot of tactical gear from there, really cheap.
Where's it under again? Is it under clothing?
Yeah, clothing. And then let me see. Let me go back there. So let's see. Clothing and footwear. What do I call this? Carrying vests.
Oh yeah.
Right now they have.
Oh, I was looking at the H harness, that Fire Force H harness. Has anyone have experience with it?
No.
It looks exactly like my $20.
Oh, here H harness with the what do you call this what do you call this what's the color again ECU ECU pattern $20 $25.
I was wondering if anyone had experience with them.
I understand.
Small, medium, screw that.
So if you guys want really good knee pads, this is what I use for snowboarding. Here they are. It's a company called G-Form, and they make it's like a sleeve, right? It goes on your knee.
Freaking that's some shredder shit right there.
This material is squishy, but then it hardens on impact. So It's like flexible and nice, but then as soon as you land on it, it hardens up and it
So
protects
it's
you.
got water and cornstarch in it.
It's got some random.
What the hell do they call that shit? The non-Newtonium fluid inside of it.
Something like that.
At
Oh, yeah.
I would get that, but it's a size small.
Quit it,
And
dumbasses. I'm gonna kill my dogs.
these guys only have elbow pads for now, but they're like $5 here.
They're surplus. That's
Well,
why.
yeah, military surplus, exactly. So they're built, they're built strong, but they're cheap, inexpensive. Let's see. What else? Headgear.
Okay, so on the shipping on that SG ammo case you showed me, that's pretty cheap for shipping.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I just got that.
And it's American made.
That's federal. I'd buy that. I mean, I shot Wolf Gold. Wolf Gold is pretty good. It is like I think it's pretty sure it's 5.56 rated, so a little bit more powerful. But I mean,
Do you need brass? I probably have like 1,500 brass cases.
oh
Just
shit.
nothing.
Sure.
3.
Keyshawn, give me a link.
Oh, we're talking right here.
Oh, I think I see it.
I posted the link right there, and
That's
they're all
awesome.
Daniel.
Oh, but no, but Daniel had at that point I'd rather get Wolf.
Really, Wolf over a Federal American Eagle?
Loose like that? Like who made the? All right, so is Loose factory built or what? I don't
Oh,
know
you
if it's
little
Loose.
girl, you can't pack it up on super clips.
Well, it's loose packed, so you run the risk of like possible. You run the risk of a few rounds being damaged or whatever, right?
Come on, Ed.
Not to mention not to mention the Federal is 223 spec, but the Wolf Gold is 5.56.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
So why wouldn't you get
Actually,
the Wolf?
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's not.
Well,
I
it's
think
the same price,
it's
though, right?
223. It's 223.
Oh, it's
Spike.
223. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, what's 10?
Actually,
What's
That's
I
the
mean,
same
what's
thing, that's the
10,
same thing
15
as
dollars?
the Federal Tactical 223. It's just rebranded differently. That's what I normally use. The Walmart black box.
Hey Dan, you know what was funny? Back in the day, when like we were in the height of like the ammo shortage or whatever,
Yeah.
So I got into guns exactly a year before Newtown.
Mhm.
So I had a picture from my first gun show, and it was a price tag that was sitting on a case of PMC for like $319. And so during the hype, when a case of PMC was going for like $700,
1,200
I
bucks.
used that as like my screen share, and I would just sit there and chat. I'd be like, "Oh, where'd you see that price? Where'd you see that price?" And I would just keep it on my screen share just to get people to
But
know.
I just bought this a day ago.
Dude, those are the days, man. $320 cases of 5.56. Those are
They
the
still
days.
do. It's
No, actually no.
5.56.
No, $200 cases.
Oh,
under,
200. I
under,
thought you-
under $200 cases for 9 mil. Those were the days back then.
Oh no, I never saw those.
I was gonna
That,
say,
that was
how
when
much
I
you
got
pay
into
for-
guns.
How much did you pay for a brick of Marco? How much was a brick of 223?
It was like $319,
It's the same price as 329 right now.
and I think 40 was like 260, and 9 was like 230, 240.
Yeah, it was right around that. I used to shoot, actually before the panic, I shot a lot. I used to shoot almost exclusively PMC 223.
Same here.
That was all I shot. And then after
It's the
that,
shit.
American
it
Eagle
just-
223. Right
It's
here.
the
If you
shit.
look right here.
I'm still using that PMC brass that I've reloaded at least 5 times now.
Can you guys see my screen share or no? No.
No.
No, you're black.
I'm
I
not
don't want
black
to see
and
you.
Asian.
I don't want to
Right
see you
here.
anyways.
This is October. Where's the date at?
So your password is capital letter.
So October. This is October of 2012, and I bought a brick, and it was back then it was like the flat rate $5 shipping. You spent over $100 from Cabela's.
Nice.
But I had to spend $30 in tax. There were $29 in tax because we have Cabela's in Washington State.
Yep.
And that was a brick of 223.
How much is it? I can't see. It's too small for me.
$300, under $300
They
without
gypped
tax.
50 rounds. They gypped me 50 rounds. I should have had 21 rounds in each box. Well, not 20 rounds. I should have called them up. Because it should have been. I bought 50 of the 20 packs of TNT bronze, which is a brick. 30 cents a round. There's my ending 4 digits of my credit card.
And a social is.
Never give out last 4 digits of anything, man.
Yep.
So,
Don't do that.
social, credit card, your
Hack
birthday.
that shit. What am I gonna buy?
That credit card's like 2-3 years old, so I don't even have it anymore.
With the last 4 of your social, your birthday, and like your last 4 of your credit card number, you can social engineer your way into like through these support lines to like anything.
I'll be good until they see my face.
Yeah.
You don't look like K-Sun Jr.
All you gotta do is keep your credit score low. You'll be all right.
just buy gun parts. I'll be like, oh yeah, I ordered this. I must have it somewhere around.
If all your credit cards are maxed out, you'll be fine. Just
I
max
don't
it
even
out.
have a credit card anymore. I canceled it a while back, like 2 years ago.
Good for you.
No, I lost it, so I had to get a new one.
I have it and never use it, and
I have a bunch of cards that I never use.
I finally got good credit, so like I used to be the guy who always paid in cash. So now I got like a credit card for the past like 18
I'm
months.
still
or
that
whatever.
guy.
Oh, dude.
And now I'm getting all these credit card like sign up with Chase Bank or sign up with Chase whatever. And I'm like, yeah, good credit. So now they're giving me all these credit cards. But I was like, why are you being so weird?
Get
Who
the
says that? Who says that? I'm like, yeah, I got spam credit card companies.
No, dude. You gotta play the credit card like points game, man. A lot of these things you can get so much introduction points.
Oh yeah.
Especially from Chase. Chase is probably one of the best. I love Chase credit cards. They're amazing.
My sister, I don't know how she does it, but apparently she had like a 10,000 credit card line. I know what she does. She just asked, and the sad thing is she just wanted to like ask for like a new credit card, and they sent her a new credit card with a new credit card limit.
Isn't your sister younger than you and like a student?
No, she's 24, 25. I forget how old she is.
What's up?
And she is a
Keyshawn?
nurse. Dude, she's already taken.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
I'll be 22 in next month.
Holy shit.
So my sister, she's already sold. I already sold her off to Ralph and Robbie and
Damn, multiple
Mood
seller.
and Mood Food. I have 3 of them. That's why.
If you want a good credit card to start out with, get the Chase Freedom.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I just have U.S. Bank, so
I got the Discover joint, and the only time I ever use it is
when you buy
when
good.
or when I'm gonna buy something I already have the cash for. So
Yeah, I'm
I
always
just
that
use
way.
it just for the.
You can do that. I mean, if you're gonna do that where you only buy things that you have the cash to back for immediately, I mean, you might as well use a credit card because that's money you're gonna spend anyways. You might as well get the points back.
Yeah, you might as well get the points back and build your credit at the same time.
Exactly.
Whoa, why is her belly button so weird? Liz Cats.
That's the only picture in that album? What the fuck?
Here's a throwback when I was a mercenary.
Hey, so who watches Colonel Richard Hunter?
I don't even know what that is.
I know who that is.
You know who that is?
What you watching Dick Hunters for? Come on.
That's a good one.
I wasn't even letting that fucking fly. Ain't no-
the Colonel Dick Hunter.
The Colonel.
No, but he's a bam. He's Crystal Blade's uncle.
Yeah.
Bad Bad Voodoo?
Yeah. Have you seen his new barrage of girls that thought they looked good?
Have you guys,
Some of them are okay.
Did you guys watch the video on what Mac was talking about gun control and how it doesn't work, or how
No, which one?
We already know that.
It's a really good one.
Was it today?
Yeah, I did.
Was the video
One where
today?
it was a younger black gentleman, and he was really like statistical about it, and it's really good. He's stating all the facts and how like instead of like how like they did like it was like every town against gun violence, and instead of saying like hope stop domestic violence on women. It was like hope stop gun violence on women, even though it was targeted through that stuff. Maybe we'll see.
What was this video?
You just mumbled your way through that.
Here, I find it. I don't know. It's hard.
I've got it in my history. It's here somewhere.
I found it right here.
Oh, you found it?
Must have been like a couple week or two ago, because
No, it was yesterday.
Oh,
Unless it's not
Anyways.
in my history. What the fuck?
It's really good.
it's not in my.
It was talking about like how like how like they play emotions. You know how everything, and this is a guy who was outside of like the game. Well,
Oh, there's some other channel.
yeah.
Okay, okay, that's why I was.
He shared the video of it.
Alcohol banned on campus. Yeah, right.
Good luck with that.
And it's Arizona State too. Get the fuck out of
They tried that how many times?
Please.
What is always banned off of campus is people sneaking on there.
Well, it's banned in the dorms, I think, right?
Yeah, I know for sure the door.
Bullshit! You can't keep. That's gonna fail.
No beer,
it is-
no
it
beer
actually is-
pong
It
at
actually
football
banned
games.
off of the dorms. You just sneak it in. I've walked in there with a couple backpacks full of beer and whatnot.
Dude,
Dude, I remember a couple years ago I went to an Ohio State game. I swear to God, this guy in front of me had a fucking regulation bar in his goddamn pants.
So my friends they love when they go to a party they are on Owensburg, so they go to Central Daniel, and they like how it's like pretty much a public school. Well, one of their favorite things to do is go party like at the beginning of the year with all these like freshmen, because when the cops come they get scared and they just like they're like, oh yeah let me I'll care, like you're underage, let me I'll hold your beer for you so don't get in trouble. And like at the end of the night they'll get like 20 or 30 like fifths of like alcohol and all this stuff, and see how like. I think it's so like funny how the freshmen like they freak out when the first time like a cop pulls up, and like they'll be getting like free like 6-packs and like beers and all that stuff. Like
It's kind of funny because like our state college is kind of like in the hood, so like when the cops come around, you can kind of tell like who's out of state or who's from like upstate, east state, or what. Like like you could tell from the people who aren't around there, like when the cops come around, because they just don't know how to act.
never talk to police.
No, but the police are your friend because they'll be there 7 minutes late. Anyone who's there for you in 7 minutes is definitely a friend.
What about the guy that's here for you now?
Well, that person doesn't exist.
Yeah, he's there trying to kill you.
That can't happen. It's illegal. It's illegal to commit crimes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's only illegal to. It's not illegal to kill women now. I just heard somebody say that. We need to make it illegal to kill women with firearms. Dumb bitch.
What?
You did? Yeah, Gabby Gifford said that.
Oh,
She
yeah,
said
yeah, yeah,
it'd be a
yeah.
law that it was illegal to kill women with firearms.
The last time I checked, murder was illegal one way or the other.
Not if it's a woman. Nope, it's legal.
She has a brain injury.
She should have made
We're
that.
just allowed to
fucking
kill them.
I'll give her excuse. I'll just say, yeah, your head must still be bad. So
No.
No. You can't. You can't. What do they call this? Try not to give too much credit now. Okay. Just say, oh, your head must be bad, and then she insists, no. It's just like, No, you still got a bad head. Can't trust you. Sorry. Can't trust your judgment.
So the last chat was about airsoft and stuff, huh, Wesley? You were in the chat, weren't you? And so was Marco.
Oh God, fucking
Oh,
air.
what was that? What was that about?
I wasn't
Airsoft.
part of it.
It's not airsoft. It's milsim.
Apparently some kid.
Damn, that's a fancy term.
And then you tell them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. damn it, fucking mute button. It started
What
out,
exactly
they were talking about some kid getting shot at a Walmart because he went in there and grabbed like
Grabbed an airsoft rifle.
Scar airsoft. It was either an airsoft or a Crossman BB gun. It looks like a fucking Scar.
Like a Scar.
Started waving it around. Some ex-Marine who must not have been born again hard, or he would have taken the guy out himself, fucking called the cops. The cops show up. He wouldn't drop the gun, and they fucking shot him.
Former Marine.
Yeah, well, there's no such thing, but okay. You are or you're not, always. So, but yeah, supposedly he was on the phone talking to his mom when the cops shot him. So his mom's gonna call the fucking, I won't even call him Reverend Al Sharpton. She's gonna call Al Sharpton, get his little bobblehead looking fucking troll ass involved. And
Well, you can't
sue
blame this
everybody.
on guns. You can't blame this on guns because
Oh yeah, it is an airsoft gun that looked like a real gun,
It's the
and
lookalike gun.
it's gun's fault. Evil.
Honestly, if I were a police officer and I saw somebody pointing a gun at me with, I don't care if it was an orange tip or not, you probably would have to take the shot because, like they were talking about, I can paint this freaking thread protector orange and it would look like an airsoft, but it's a real gun. So I mean, you can't ever know just because it has a freaking.
Yeah.
Even if it's painted neon, I could paint my AR neon and it would still be a real AR, right?
Yeah, unless it looks like one of the old 1990 fucking Super Soaker 3000s and got the tanks on it.
But I mean,
You're getting dropped like a fucking hot potato.
I mean, look at the guy a few months ago who was drunk on his porch, and he pointed a freaking what was it? The fucking water hose sprayer at the cops, and to them in the dark it looked like a gun. They shot his ass. So I mean,
But they also gave the example of like the 10-year-old kid who was walking down the street to his friend's house to go play airsoft, and he got the cops called on him. And when the cops pulled up on him and said turn around, he didn't point it at them, but yet it was in his hands, and
He turned around and swept them. That's when they shot at him.
No, he didn't sweep him. He just turned around.
yeah, I mean,
I don't-
Didn't come across him when he turned around.
I don't know the
No,
specifics.
because you could still have your muzzle pointed down and turn around.
They don't know that. It could have ricocheted and hit him.
Okay, well, probably from 25 yards, I doubt it. But that's my whole thing is, I mean, like in a given situation, yes, you cannot tell, but at the same time, you're still talking about someone's child. So how mad can you be at that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if that person doesn't own a gun, but yet their kids are into playing with guns? So for his 10th birthday, you buy him an airsoft.
Airsofts are supposed to be 18 and over.
Airsofts are, yeah, they're an airsoft, not for kids.
Okay,
10-year-old's
well,
got a fucking airsoft. It's fucking worthless ass parent giving a 10-year-old an airsoft.
it's funny, We
I
didn't
mean,
have
I'm not against kids. I'm not against little kids with airsoft, right? I mean, if they're like, if a 12, 13-year-old is mature enough and I can supervise them directly and they're wearing all the protection and shit, I'm fine with them playing airsoft. But to leave them alone and let the kid walk around.
But you're implying all these rules and regulations to something.
I know exactly.
Rules and so like you're implying like your morals into something that.
I'm applying a personal view, right? I'm not saying that it should
That's
be the
common
law.
sense.
I'm implying quote unquote common. I'm not saying it should be the law that they have to do this, but I'm saying it's personally like I would be fine with that. But it's irresponsible to just let. I don't care if you know about guns.
Well, I agree with you it being irresponsible, but then don't be surprised when you do see it. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not surprised.
So,
Yeah, exactly. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's it's unfortunate. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's ignorance. It's stupidity. It's like not knowing. I mean, we don't know what exactly the kid was doing with the gun when he turned around. If he was actually pointing it at them or just pointing at the ground, we don't know, right? All we know is that from what I've heard from what the guys were talking about in the chat is that he turned around and then they shot him. So I mean, we don't even know what really happened. We don't know if the cops were.
What state was?
We don't know if he was pointing at them and the cops had to shoot him, or we don't know if the cops just overreacted and shot him anyways. Like, there's always a lot of variables to it. So I mean, I'm not gonna pass judgment. It's just unfortunate. Yeah.
There was also another thing I read today that the guy that shot that girl on his front porch, he got convicted today.
Wait, what?
I forget what it was. She was in a car accident. and ran
Oh,
to
she
this
was, she
guy's
was
house.
she was banging on his door for help, right?
Yeah,
He shot her
yeah.
through the door.
No, he opened the door. She like came from around the corner of his door, like out of nowhere, like covered in blood.
What was it, like in
And he
Michigan or
fucking,
some shit?
I don't know. He fucking shot her. Well, he got found guilty today.
Oh,
Or
really?
Well,
yesterday, I guess
what's
it
the,
was.
what's the verdict? Guilty of
Guilty.
what?
Guilty of what?
Manslaughter.
Killing her.
Wait, what charge though?
Yeah,
I
my
can't remember
manslaughter.
what charge, but he was guilty of whatever it was.
Maybe manslaughter or something. I mean, wait. So she was knocking on the door. He opened the door, and she like wasn't immediately in the frame. And then she just like swung around and with covered in blood, and he shot her.
I don't know. Well, like from what I know is that she was in a car accident, knocked on
Yeah.
his door, and was like he opened the door and she like drooped on him all blood. Like I don't know if she swung on him, but she was in a bloody state already.
She was freaking out, right?
Yeah, she was freaking out because she was in a car accident. So whether she swung on him or like drooped on him, open arms, covered in blood, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
The funny thing is that you're always leaving. I mean, like the whole case of self-defense is that you're always leaving it up to interpretation of the person who feels threatened, however that person may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just something that we as a society have to live with, and that person who makes that decision has to live with more so than anything. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like you open your door and all of a sudden some bloody person just comes onto you. Like I would freak out too.
I would freak out too, but at the same time, I mean, it's kind of like what I said. All right, so like I had this comment that I made on one of like these prank sites because I'm really against pranks. Like I don't mind the funny pranks where like I saw a prank today where a guy walked up to a girl and said, "Hey, you want to hold my nuts?" And she's like, "What?" And he pulls out like 2 sets of walnuts. And okay, that's kind of, even though I think that's sexual harassment, and they did it in front of a dude, and the dude that punched the guy in the face, I'm not mad at. But if you go up to a guy and say, "Hey, you want to fight?"
No, there was a video of a guy walking around like with like a fucking like a bunny mask or something, right? And just pulling out like a rifle and started pointing it at people, and they would freak out and run away. And the last one they showed was a concealed carry, drew from an appendix carry, and like
Yeah.
started pointing at him, and he freaked out. He's like, "Whoa, it's a prank!" And like,
Put it like this, I saw one done in my area, which people can't carry. And the funny thing is like they would walk down a busy street, they would bump shoulders with people, and like, "Hey, hey, no, you can't be bumping in, no." And so my whole thing is like, okay, so what if I don't have the right to conceal carry, but I'm doing it illegally, and I end up shooting your ass all because you were half a second late with saying, "Oh, bro, it's a prank."
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because you're half a second late with your punchline, I have to live with the fact that I took someone's life because you're half a second late. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's a guy that
Natural
they
selection.
did one of those pranks, and the guy had like a freaking like a scream mask and a freaking like a chainsaw or something, right? Like a scythe or a machete. It was machete. And the guy's like, "Oh, you can see my hands, they're shaking so bad." And I'm all like, "Are you serious? Like, come on now. I would have shot the guy." I mean,
No, but like I even told the guy in the comment, I was like, well, what's the difference if I would have punched him in his face, stabbed? I mean, because one of the guys like actually threatened, like, "Hey, I'll stick this knife up." He literally said, "I will fuck you in the ass with this knife." That was his actual phrase. And I was like, well, listen, him being a half second late with his punchline can lead to knife ass fucking. It can lead to one good punch leading to a broken eye socket, a broken jaw, and the person being disfigured for life, or a gunshot. And who cares whether it's a gunshot? The point is, I can hit you one time and ruin your fucking life, all because you're late with, "Oh, it's a prank."
that's what they were doing. They were doing like those. Have you seen those like two like the one like little like Jewish kid? And he's from like Brooklyn. And he's gonna be doing like him and his buddy does like, "Hey, do you want to buy a gat?" And like they
Yeah,
pull out like
that's
water
what
guns, or hey, do you have a problem? And like you know what I mean, like and they have
Yeah.
like a math book, like an algebra book. Like they go up to like the ghetto.
No, but what's funny was that
He
they
got
did.
knocked out. Like seriously, he got punched in the face and he got knocked out.
But what they did was they went to like the real yuppity parts of town and did a lot of these videos. Like most of these are done. Like I
No,
saw a couple were done on like the National Mall. The other ones were done in Georgetown, which Georgetown is equivalent to the East Coast, like Beverly Hills, that you guys probably don't even know about, and Bethesda, Maryland, which is fucking like Bethesda, Maryland's average income is like $112,000, probably even more.
Second-degree murder. That's what they charged him with.
Second degree. God damn.
That's 25 to life.
Yep.
What's
Look at
the-
that sexy little
Is this
beast.
the guy who?
right
Are
here.
you talking about the guy who in Detroit who shot the girl through the door?
Yeah.
So
There you go, Marco. There's what you ought to build right there.
He actually got convicted of the crime.
Yeah. The prosecutor argued that he fired his shotgun because he was angry and looking for a confrontation.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was standing in my front door.
Well, he
You know
was
what's
saying
funny?
like he started crying. He started crying at it, and they were like, and then she was like, "Did you cry when you did you shed tears after you figured out that you shot Mrs. Soames, the victim, couple hours after the police, whatever?" And like the guy's like, "No, like she was just going on at him,
First
like
of all,
emotional wise, not factual
Surefire
stuff."
magazines fucking suck. I do want to know
And
what
like
fucking.
she's like, apparently like his defense, he's like, "Oh, I loaded the shotgun like a month ago and I forgot." You know what I mean?
What?
Wait, what?
He
He
said that
argued.
he
He
loaded-
argued. He argued it was a negligent discharge.
You know, he said that. Well, yeah, at first, like his story didn't match up like what he was saying because apparently, like he said that apparently he loaded the shotgun a month prior to the incident and he forgot it was on there. So I think that kind of like
Nah, that's just weird. That sounds weird.
like he was. I don't know. I was watching. I went to, after Wesley was talking about watching or who was watching it. Like I forget who it was. I actually went to go back and watch it. It was Tactical Six String. Because apparently I was trying to watch where the lady was carrying the shotgun like in a dangerous manner. But apparently
Yeah, she was sweeping the shit out of the jury.
Yeah, she was like in the. Because he was watching it live.
Yeah, one of the jurors was like, "Stop fucking pointing that thing at me, you dumbass."
And she said, it's been safety checked. Is that
Safety
not the-
check.
I want. Fuck.
Not the fucking point.
I wanted to see that, but I didn't.
Well, that's why they're doing it. They're trying to scare people and freak them out, so then they convict them.
But apparently, like,
Yeah, they're just trying to freak you out so you say something wrong. It's just mind fucking you.
Hey, what you call it, Wesley? You know that stock is a real stock, so that's an SBR, not a pistol.
Exactly. That's super duper right
But
there.
all right. So first of all, let me tell you this. First of all, the 60-round Sure mag is stupid.
Yeah, it's garbage. Put a beta mag in there.
I do want to.
Is that MP5 looking stuff? That looks awesome.
No,
That's
it's
that Chode
it's
stock
lower.
that he posted earlier.
Okay, so all right, so check this out. All right, so I want to know who the fuck makes that compensator. First of all,
That's the Dragon. That's the Lantec
That's
Dragon.
Landtag Dragon, I have one. Here, I'll show you.
third of
They're too
all,
fucking expensive, but they're great.
that stock is actually made down the street from Bob's house in Canada, and my FFL, who was the FFL who actually wanted to start selling the electronic pistol or whatever, the one that would have popped up New Jersey.
Dick bag. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they actually import the stock from Canada because very few people actually import that stock, and they import it and sell it on Gunbroker all day for like $150, $160 a piece. But what I don't like it is you see that little silver bar that almost touches like the dust cover right there.
Yeah, the stock.
Yeah. Okay, so that's actually the stock tube itself. So when it's fully collapsed, it goes all the way in there, and when it's fully extended, it slides out. My whole point is that if you wear anything that has like a button down that has like a slit in the middle, or anything that has molly, if you get that little thin ass bar swapped into anything, you're fucked. You're dead because you're not gonna be able to shoot.
No, I don't think so. Because if you look, it's got these little. It's a Chode stock.
No,
It's
but
got
I'm
these
talking.
little keepers like right back here.
Okay, that's right back there, but I'm talking about towards the front. I'm talking about like if you get it caught from the back of the dust cover to there, you're fucked.
Well,
You
having
get
never
all
seen
24 inches. Yeah.
I can't say that. Who'd you say sells them for like
Engage
200
armament.
bucks?
Look for Engage armament.
They sell them on eBay?
No, on Gunbroker. They have them
Oh,
on Gunbroker.
Gunbroker? Where the fuck is my gun?
I like how you have the Lego shop as a as a shortcut on your.
Oh fuck yeah! I got the
Bookmarks.
Lego idea too. Check this shit out. I got everything.
Can you give me a link to that stock? I can't find it.
Yeah.
Lego.
That thing just reminds me of an MP.
Well,
It was awesome.
you can't.
It
You have
reminds
to buy their bolt too.
the honey badger.
That's
you
what
can
it.
get,
That's
you can get
basically
it
what
from
it is.
Engage Armament in Rockville, Maryland, and they have it without the bolt carrier. But like I said, that first 4 inches of the bar that sticks out right past the dust cover, if you have anything with Molly or a button-down shirt and it gets
Right
caught
the
in
fuck.
between that, you're fucked. You already lost the gunfight.
No, I don't think it'd be as big a problem as you think it is.
You
Engage
okay?
Armament.
But
They speak Spanish.
you think it isn't, but the opportunity that you need your gun, I see as a huge design flaw.
Well, I might not use it for like combat or whatever, but I think it's an awesome range toy. I think it was awesome.
It's looking kind of cool.
Here's the dragon. Here's the dragon. If you didn't see it,
Shut
if you
the
didn't see
fuck
it
up,
earlier.
Tucson.
Here's a dragon.
Nice.
It's got four ports on the top, 3-chamber break, and then
That's
3
kind of
flash
long.
hider.
Anything on the bottom? Nothing on the bottom, right?
They don't
Nah,
have any
nothing.
Marco. They
But
don't have any.
this thing is freaking awesome.
Because they're third kind of cool and you're only second kind of cool.
So Marco, they don't have any like products on sale. They have a website, but it's like about
No.
us.
They have an upper receiver and they have a bolt carrier, and that's it.
Where?
On Gunbroker,
Oh, on Gunburger. That's lame.
and that's just their low mass bolt carrier. It's not the fucking. That's a salient bullshit too. Yeah, it is. It's not even the
So the bolt
bolt
just,
carrier that you got to run with it.
But that's their logo right there, like that. It's so funny. It looks like a backward lowercase a. It's supposed to
Looks
be
like fucking salient arm logo. Yeah, you have to run their bolt with this stock because the buffer, the bolt actually stops like right the fuck here.
Yeah, because it's so
And then, and then there's like a spring in here, and the buffer actually collapses into the bolt.
That's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fucking bad as shit. And if I can find one for like $300 or $400 for the bolt and the stock, I'm buying one of them. Because I already got an SBR and I hook that shit up. That'd be tits.
Yeah, I've heard of people in Washington who e-file their Form 1s can get their shit back in like 30 to 60 days. So
Oh, really?
I might consider. Yeah, from what just what I've heard, I might
Yeah,
consider it.
Can't do that, you know.
That's pretty legit.
They're not taking e-files anymore.
Oh, really?
Oh, why not?
They couldn't fucking get it to work right.
Oh, these fuckers.
They stopped doing that like 4 months ago. Like a month after it started, they stopped.
Damn.
If you've had your shit for 9 months, you should have that shit back in 2 or 3 weeks. Because the guy that did my paperwork said he was he was getting shit back in
I have two
8
of them
months.
right here.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call the company tomorrow and see what's up. Because I don't even remember. I honestly don't remember when I even ordered the thing.
You got a serial number
Uh,
for your suppressor? Do you have the serial number?
I don't know if I have it. Let me look.
Do you have a copy of your Form 4?
Trust assets.
Yeah, you made a gun trust.
Yeah, I have a full trust.
How much did it cost for you to do it?
So I used Northwest Gun Law Group. These guys do Washington Trust, and the full price is $500, but I paid $400 because we did a group buy.
Or
Tax filings.
how long ago is this?
This was last year right before I got this order the suppressor. What the freak is this? Don't I have that?
Wesley, do you have a gun trust too?
Yeah.
Is that average price to get one?
Mine was 2 1/4.
2 1/4. Really? Yeah, I think I'll get a gun trust pretty soon.
I mean, I would recommend these guys because they give you they custom tailor the trust to you, and it can be used for NFA and non-NFA stuff, and it covers having your friends shoot your stuff and holding your stuff too.
Yep. Yeah, I got 2 trustees on mine.
Yeah.
I got my SBR and 2 suppressors.
So the way my trust is set up
AR.
is that I can add trustees, right? And trustees can possess the stuff when I'm not present, right? But then there's also the concept of beneficiaries, are people who can possess the stuff in your presence, right? And,
Anybody can possess it in your presence.
Yeah. But just that extra layer of like legal protection where anybody who is in my presence at an event is a lifetime beneficiary as defined by my trust and has access to possess and use any of my firearms and NFA items at that event. So the trust is written very conveniently so that any officer who walks up is like, can you do this, whatever? I'm like, yes, I can do. Anybody that's with me has access to my stuff.
Yep.
And they also cover, like, when you die, what happens to your stuff. So.
Have they cashed your check?
They cashed it a while. They cashed it like. So is it the waiting period from when they cash it or when you file?
No, when you file.
Okay, when you file, because they cashed a check like 2 or 3 months after I think. I think that's about right. Yeah.
That's about the way they did mine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call.
First one took 6 months. I got my 300 suppressor in 6 months.
I'm just gonna call Cascade Arsenal tomorrow.
Don't even fucking call them. If you have your serial number, call this phone number I just put in here. That's the phone number for that's the phone number I have for the NFA branch down in Tennessee or down in West Virginia. Call them, give them the serial number, and they should be able to tell you whether it's in process or whatever, pending, if it's on the way, whatever.
For some reason, I can't find my freaking form for my Schedule A. Where the fuck is this thing?
Hey, Wesley, how can I show you a picture on my Facebook? Because these people on Engage Armament have a picture of like 100 of these fucking stocks, like all in boxes.
Just take the link at the top and put it in here.
It's not a link at the top. Okay, so I just click on the picture and then take the link from the top?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Now let's see.
That'll give me your store number and everything.
That.
Hopefully it's password into your soldiers on there, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Those are in the watermark towards the bottom right. You'll see them.
Engage.
So yeah, and I know when I walked in there,
This
2 weeks
just
ago?
gave me a link to their actual Facebook page.
Oh, and that's.
Let me go to their photos.
They posted this not too long. They posted this July 17th.
I see a bunch of big stack of boxes.
Yeah, and that's full of those stocks that you see there. It says more NEA compact carbine stocks.
Yeah, I might just call these dudes up and be like, how much for a stock and a bolt?
Actually, don't call them. Call anybody else but them. Because that's
Yeah,
no
but if they
longer
import them.
that's no longer my FFL.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Well, who do you know that has them?
I don't know. I'll keep looking.
If they're putting them on Gunbroker, though.
Do you want to go?
What LFL is that?
Do you want to go to the GSF?
This is the bunch of Chaos Dick Clarity did a video with a couple days ago.
Yeah. So, hey, listen. Can you see what they posted on June 27th? That's a picture of the Chode, and the Chode has that stock on it. And you'll see what I'm talking about, where that rod comes just short of the dust cover. And if you had anything that wears Molly and that metal bar gets looped into like a button-down shirt or Molly, you're fucked because you're not going to see your pistol out.
I'm still in July. Holy shit, that's a hell of a fucking revolver. That's the fucking Joker special.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy
2 more
shit.
down.
Wow.
Go down to the
This
Chode.
little tiny pistol.
The Chode. That's the Chode that you like so much.
I don't know, man. That rod almost looks big enough that it's not setting very far away from that receiver.
It's not setting very far, but the whole thing, once again, if you're brushing it across your chest, the thing is, it can happen, and when you think it's not going to, it will.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It can happen, all right?
Anything could
We will-
happen.
we
I
will
could get
concede
crushed
that it can
by
happen.
an elephant NATO.
But my whole thing is put like this: by the time you're investing into a tax stamp to really build an SPR, how much is it a range toy versus something that you're really probably expecting to use. 'Cause at that point, I'm probably really grabbing my SVR.
I've already got one.
Okay.
I'm not investing shit. I just take this and throw it on my lower.
I'm not filing a tax stamp, dude. It's a pain in the ass if I want to travel and stuff. I'm just doing the pistol with the SIG brace.
Yeah, if you're gonna travel with your shit, yeah, throw a SIG brace on there and be happy.
I have no plans right now to build a full SBR.
Yeah, but I ain't going anywhere, so I don't care. But how about this? You take a collapsible stock, take this fucking thing, put a collapsible stock on the back of it with one of them folders, then just leave it fucking collapsed all the time, and put a fucking 16-inch barrel on it. Or even put a smaller barrel on it, or put the SIG brace on the back of this thing. Like, take this collapsible part off, mount your SIG brace to this tube, and then put a 7-inch thing on it. Then you got a full-length stock, or a little bit longer stock, and then you could call it a rifle because it's not a pistol brace. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I was going for there. Sounded good when I was going to say it.
I have no idea what you just said.
Oh, I got it. Put the SIG brace on it, but put it on one of them
So you're
folding
saying,
stock things, and mount that on the back of this tube.
but you
And
do
then you'll have
understand
a
that
pistol with a foldable stock.
but
on
you
a
do
pistol
realize you
barrel.
can't shoot it folded.
Sure you
No.
can. If you're using this tube and this bolt,
Then it won't fold.
sure the fuck it will. You take that folding adapter and attach it to this tube.
No, the folding adapter basically leaves the end of it exposed when you fold it, right? It's only for
Not if you
storage.
mount it to this tube. You mount the piece that folds to this tube that's on here.
Then it still won't fire when it's folded though. The point is
Sure
that
it will.
no, it won't.
It's
'Cause when
supposed it screws into the lower receiver. It doesn't like.
That's why God
Oh,
invented welders.
So all it is,
Weld that bitch to the back of
Wesley,
this tube.
Wesley,
I'm not welding shit.
all it is just an extra adapter where it holds your buffer tube on the back portion where you can bend it.
Exactly. And
He's
get your
talking
shit
about
molded.
he's talking about welding that shit. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
Put that
It's not
adapter
it's
on
not gonna work.
this tube right here. Take this piece of shit right here off. Put that folding adapter right here. Then put your SIG brace out here. Fold that bitch up.
But
And
your
go to
length,
town.
but your length of pull is so much longer. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
you're gonna
bet
break,
you
you're
could
gonna
jerry
break
rig
it.
the
You're
shit
gonna
out
break
of that.
that.
I bet you could jerry rig the shit out of that.
But I don't want to.
There's got to be a way to do it. There's fucking got to be a way to do that.
But I don't want to.
Now I want to buy one. Now I want to buy one of each. I'm gonna fuck with it.
So I went. I just finished a bowl of cereal. I opened the fridge and I knocked over a Bud Light Platinum, and that was a twist off. So I started foaming, so now I guess I'll just drink a Bud Light Platinum.
Those are good. Those are like 6%. Those will
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you up.
they
You
creep
ain't
on
Yeah,
know
they
that.
are good.
They are. But, yeah, so I'm like, oh man, now I gotta drink that freaking.
Damn it! Now I gotta buy one of these stocks. Son of a bitch.
But I want to say, so Daniel, do you want to go to that Glock match on Sunday?
I can go on
After you
Sunday.
done your- after you done your course?
I can go on Sunday.
Yeah, it's a 2-day event.
Oh shit! I might just do that. Their matches are supposed to be pretty easy, right? You just shoot.
Yeah,
You start from low ready and just shoot from where you're standing or whatever. From what I heard. That's not.
Yep.
So,
DB was saying that his girlfriend did really well and she won one of the matches.
Nice.
Yes. And she won a Glock 19, I guess.
Hey Marco, did you notice this thing's full auto too? This little tiny fucking thing is full auto.
The one that they have that they won't sell, yeah, they do have a children full auto.
Yeah, this one right here.
Ooh, what's this one right here?
all their rifles actually. If you scroll down more on May 31st, they show a full AR with the.
Well, that's what they make. I mean, that's what they make for themselves.
Oh, they have one that's cracked.
God, it's just so cool. Save, fire, and engage. That's awesome.
Oh, look at the test firing picture.
Just keep in mind, these are the same people that wanted to sell that smart gun.
Yeah.
Engaged
Yeah, so like you remember like the people that want to smell a smart gun and the guy who went on YouTube
in Maryland.
and fucking made that they made that stupid video. That's that guy.
That's why you won't buy from these guys.
No, I have other personal reasons, but just to let you know who you're dealing with.
Let's see.
I was really hoping G Webs was going to get back on here tonight. I was going to tell him I was going to Duracoat my AK. I'm gonna Duracoat that bitch zombie green skulls.
Sun Happy Yellow.
Like ghost them in.
I just found this like box of stuff that I was getting ready to spray paint some PMags. I was gonna do it in this like kind of tan, flat, dark earth looking color.
Sandstone.
Yeah.
Rattle can, so you're going like
Yeah.
uber tactical.
I just got lazy with it. I'm not gonna pay to Duracoat mags. The guys I got to Cerakote my stuff, I asked them how much for a rifle mag. They're like $30 for a fucking rifle mag. I'm not paying.
Oh, that's Cerakote? I thought it was Duracoat. Oh yeah, because I know a dude that's gonna he does ARs, the stocks, receivers, and forearms or rails for $200. He'll Duracoat them.
Asa, what's the name?
That's not bad. That's on par with.
Asa Tactical 6-string.
Yeah. Well, this guy that's including tearing them apart. If they're already built, he'll tear them apart and spray them. $200. Solid color. That's for solid color.
You know who'd buy this one right away? One Bad Marine.
Why does it look like marine colors?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that guy you still?
He's still around. He's just.
Ooh, look at my gun. This will be my gun.
He's just busy, right? I haven't seen him on it forever.
This one.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's been
That's
busy.
airbrush though. It's not Duracoat or Cerakote. That's airbrush.
He might have got in trouble though too. You never know.
What's his
No, he's
his
still
job?
I see him posting
What's his-
on.
What's his job number?
I see he's still posting on Google Plus. I see him comment sometimes. So.
Yeah, he posted on that picture of that fucked up bug I put up the other day.
Yeah. You see that gun right there, that Hello Kitty one? That'll be mine.
That's cute.
I'll show up at a 3-gun competition.
Some guy's gonna wink at you.
Do it, man. People are gonna
Buy
make
that
fun
shit
of
for
you.
fucking stone guy.
People make fun
Oh,
of
I
you,
like it.
and then you just wipe the floor with them.
Just crush them.
And then some guy's gonna wink at you.
Ooh, Yankee.
And I'll wink back.
Just smile at him, give him a wink.
I'll seductively drop a mag and be like, oops, I have a malfunction.
I'll play it up.
Bend over and pick it up.
This is truly a late night chat.
Hopefully you don't have any failure to feed or failure to eject.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Okay.
I almost had a mag dump.
Oh, I'll show you a mag.
Okay.
They look crazy.
Hopefully my equipment's functioning properly. We don't want a squib.
That is Keyson's negative discharge right there.
Oh, I'll never let discharge.
Let's hope we don't have a double feed. Ooh.
Ooh, I don't want a double feed.
Only DP double feeds.
Don't forget the tap rack and bang.
Good Lord.
Tap, rack, and bang. Ooga.
Ooga.
You got any CLP?
Okay, it's getting crazy now.
CLP.
I got frog lube.
Oh.
Oh my god.
The crevice protection lube.
I have this edible lube.
Dude, I was looking some shit up on Amazon earlier, and I just put in like gun lube, and fucking KY and shit popped up, and I was like, what the fuck? What
Oh, they
gun
got-
are they
You
lubing?
know that you can use that for your guns? It works really well.
Yeah.
It's high intensity, high heat.
Why the fuck would I want to put strawberry fucking KY on? on my AR?
Oh,
If you're out
But there's-
engaging targets, it's hot, you get hungry, you just reach over and start licking your AR.
Put that shit on a lever gun.
Okay, here's my quandary for next year, and this is definitely going to be next year.
Year's almost over, so I got 6 more months. Or 5
Yeah,
more
but
months.
this is more like mid next year, like March or something something to give myself for my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
NPAP, which is only $529 over at the J&G.
You don't
Of course,
know.
because you don't know, you don't know if they're gonna freaking drop the price again next year or something like that.
Or raise the price.
He'll be banned.
I'm being optimistic, motherfucker. Shut up.
It's gonna be banned. Don't worry about it, Chris.
Fuck you. Or an RPK.
That's banned too. Don't worry about it.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
the
about
only
it.
AK you'll be able to get next year is that $2,000 Jim Fuller special.
An RPK right now, the cheapest one is like $580.
Yeah, 580 exactly. So it's not that bad. I mean, you can get for 530, I can get an NPAP, or 580, I can get an RPK. Or I can also get an RPK without for 550 without the what do you call this, the bipod. But why would I?
But you
Would
can
you put a Bumsky on it
again,
though? Question.
yeah, those things they come in runs, so you better watch out because by the time March
Yeah.
rolls around,
Well, here's the thing. It's already like I thought that they were gonna run out of Wasser 10s by now. They still got plenty of the same Wasser 10 I bought for $500. So
But the Wassers are a hell of a lot more of a consistent import than fucking
the
RPKs. Put it this, like alright, so I've been in the guns for 2.5 years, and this was the first gun show that I went to that I ever saw RPKs there. Ever.
Yeah.
Like, as far as like even at like the tables where they have like $10,000 ones, I maybe saw one or two there, but they were like 10 grand and they were like real full autos and shit like that. But just like just like a run of the mill, okay, you can buy this semi-auto RPK, and 3 weeks ago was the first time I saw one.
Yeah,
ever.
same here.
Hold on a minute. They had full auto RPKs that were 10 grand.
Yeah, they're like 30,
They're
they're like 30
40
grand.
grand. Are you
Oh,
kidding?
I was gonna say 10 grand. I'm coming to your fucking sales. Shit.
No,
Right,
I'm
they
talking
have-
about where
they have,
everything is like
original-
starting at 10 grand.
Probably like the pre 1986, like not
Mhm.
they're not the pre like fully auto, but they have the semi autos are like the pre.
New manufactured RPKs are probably like 10 grand. Old ones that are transferable are like, I was gonna say like 30.
30,
Yeah.
40, yeah. I looked
Exactly.
it up. I've been looking it up.
You get like an old
'Cause
MG42.
okay, so I bought my NTAP like was it mid June, and right when I bought it, the RPKs came out, and I'm like, are you serious? I should have bought RPK instead of Underfolder.
I want an RBK now because I saw that Bumsky video. I want
Yeah,
that shit.
I want that, dude. You get that for your dual sled.
Not even.
Put on
I
your dual
I would just put one on each shoulder and be alright.
Well, what if you have that prototype of that Slidefire sled?
I have
I
the slide fire.
Do you have one, Daniel?
I got
Oh,
the
man.
the AR slide fire. It's
AR.
that with the Lantac Dragon brake is it's a lot of fun.
Put it like this:
Oh,
it doesn't bother me that you have to take off the buffer, well, that you have to take off your stock.
Stock and
Taking
your
off stocks are pretty easy. Yeah, but the fact that you have to take off your grip blows me because you can take off your stock tools free, but if you want to take off your pistol grip, you need a screwdriver of some sort.
yeah, but I mean,
or a hex key.
but yeah, you got to think how else are you supposed to actually get that like the actuation method,
Rubber band.
small price to pay.
I wish they made like a nub, so you could add your own pistol grips. You know what I mean?
Have you
That would be cool.
Have you ever seen the cheap Bumsky? They take a cheap a big ass rubber band, one of
Or
the
a belt
big
loop?
ones, and wrap it around the back of the trigger, like double it up, put it around the trigger, and go around the fucking magwell, so it's pulling the trigger forward.
Well, my favorite bump board is the one that Iraq veteran made with back when Barry was still alive.
Barry's
Yeah.
board.
the coffin.
No, well, I don't know. It was just like a triangle piece of board, and it had like a dowel going
Yeah,
on each
yeah.
side.
They also made one that looks like a coffin door.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's like a 2x. I think that's the one he's talking about. It's
Yeah.
like It's like a 1x6 with a fucking piece of plumbing
Yeah, yeah.
water pipe running through it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just cool.
But that seemed better for pistols, though.
I don't know. If I get an RPK, I may. If I get a Bumsky, I was like, do I really want to waste all this ammo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely yes.
Yes.
I'm more leaning towards the NPAP. So.
I would have said no until a few years ago when I got to shoot that M16 down at Knob Creek. And when you can shoot a gun and all 30 rounds of brass are still in the fucking air and you're done, that's just special.
I've shot fully automatic, so I know the feeling.
Have any of you guys ever been to Vegas and done one of the machine gun shoot places? Because I'm going to Vegas in like October.
It's just too expensive. It's
What?
cheaper. It's like cheaper down in Kentucky than it is
See,
at
I
Vegas.
mean, yeah, because I mean, I've never shot any fully automatic stuff. I kind of want to shoot an AK-47 because I want that to be like my first experience with an AK platform.
Do
I
you
don't.
Auto?
Bust
Yeah,
that
you
fucking
pop
cherry
out-
wide open.
you pop out the corner so you pop your AK cherry yet?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Daniel. If you shoot an AK-47 and full auto, you may get disappointed when you're shooting. If you like it too much, you get disappointed getting a semi-automatic only.
I'm
God,
probably,
that's
I'm
why
probably,
you
I'm,
just
I'm
buy
probably
one.
gonna be, I'm probably gonna be disappointed by shooting any semi-automatic after that.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
exactly.
like you
No,
know, my
not really.
biggest, you know, what I'm saying, like my biggest thing is that like if you're gonna rent a full auto, that means you probably have to buy their ammo. And
Yep.
whenever you have to go
It's
to a
like
place to buy their ammo, it's probably not worth it.
It's
Yeah.
like $100 a mag for
It's-
fucking AR.
it's
Yeah.
a whole package, right? So you pay like 150, 160 or whatever, and you get like 4 different guns to shoot, and you get like a mag each.
Yeah.
They're trying to maximize.
But I mean, I it's how often am I going to get to shoot fully automatic stuff? I didn't go into the military. I don't get to do that on a regular basis.
Yeah, I remember. Well, this was about 4 years ago, but down there at Knob Creek, AR-15s for the 30 or M16s with a 30-round mag was like $12.
Yeah.
And you could burn them fucking things to the ground
Oh,
I
well.
remember.
if you wanted to.
I remember a long time ago when I was a saw gunner. I mean, these were blanks, but still fully auto. Okay, it's still fun. I was shooting full auto M249 saw, and it cooked off on me. It got hot, and it kept going even with my finger off the trigger. And my sergeant told me, "You can stop now." It's like I'm not doing anything.
Shit.
I just left. I just made sure I held it on there while it was still firing, and my finger off the trigger. So, so I just waited for it to finish the belt. It was only like 100 rounds left anyway. So,
Hmm. Plus, they got some cool shit down there in Kentucky too. That's probably one of the neatest gun shows I've ever been to.
I'd like to go to that.
The year I was there,
So when I go,
they,
one of my things I want to do is like I want to shoot RPG.
They don't have those there.
They don't have anywhere. No.
you gotta go to like South
Not
Africa.
here.
I
That
think
shit.
I'm gonna go to Cambodia.
Yeah, Cambodia has them for sure.
Good luck with that Ebola.
One of my friends went to Vietnam. He got to shoot like saws and shit.
Yeah, my adopted brother was saying, "Oh yeah, next time we go, we could do this, we could do that." I'm like, "Why didn't we do that? Like when we were there." This is back when I was 16, though, and like apparently he was telling me all this stuff, and I remember going there, and I remember seeing like one of the officers, the military officers, like a security guard, and he had a crink, and like to this day, I was like, "Oh, I wonder what kind of crink it was." Because he had a underfolder crink, and he was just sitting there, posted like on his or whatever. And I'm like, all this stuff. But like apparently, like you go to like a place in like they like rural villages, the rice paddies, and they'll have you like throw a rock to see how good you can throw like a rock, and then they'll like you could buy like a grenade and throw the grenade into like the water and watch it blow up.
Nice.
And all this stuff and
Hell yeah, I want to do that shit.
Yeah,
Really
they-
quick.
tiny stick grenades and like old GI baseball grenades or whatever.
Hey, I gotta go in a bit, but let me ask you. I see that on the last chat on the yesterday's Never Enough Family chat. Freaking Yankee finally got his AKs, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
he's already talking about selling them.
What?
Well, no. He said if he sells one, he's going to sell the 20-inch.
The 20.
Oh, okay. So he's doing one of those. Like I bought two, now I'm figuring out what I like, and I'm gonna sell one kind of
Well, that's the
situation.
whole point.
But he honestly really liked them, like as much as he thought he wouldn't like them, like
Okay.
just mocking them up and shouldering them. He said he really liked it.
Yeah.
That's
He needs
pretty.
to shoot them. He needs to shoot them first before he gets rid of at least one of them. So.
Well, he goes hard. You know how he did. He bought within the last week. He
A couple
bought
thousand rounds. Right?
4,000 rounds.
Yeah, 4,000 rounds. So he can't he can't get rid of them now. So.
I think once he actually really shoots it, I don't think he's gonna give up either.
So we'll see.
Yeah, he'll,
All right,
he'll get
guys.
rid of one of them.
All right, guys. See you guys later. Take care.
Later.
Alright, have a night.
He doesn't often go to the rifle range. He only goes like.
But
was
when he
saying, like,
does,
He
You
said
shoot
that he
guns.
only like on like a yearly basis probably goes like less than 4 times a year to shoot rifles.
Yeah, with the
But
fact that he has a Vepr now, he would make a specific trip for the Vepr. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's true.
Yeah. I know if you ever get a chance to go to Kentucky, you need to take about $400,000 with you.
And just buy everything.
No, you could buy one really cool thing though. It's probably not even there, but there was a dude had twin miniguns. Now this shit was for sale.
Oh my god.
Two miniguns mounted to a chair on hydraulics that would go up, down, and in a 360. So you could mount that thing anywhere with two fucking Gatling guns and like 1,000 round cans under each one.
What does that shoot? 308.
308.
And what is it, like 3,000 or 6,000 rounds per minute?
6,000.
6 times 2.
So that's $6,000 a minute.
About that.
That's more than it's like buying like the cheapest like 308 right now is like at least $1.50.
no, it's not. No, it's not. It's $300 for 500 rounds.
And that shit. I think 5 years ago, I think that gun was
So what's that?
300,000.
60 cents a round at 6,000 rounds a minute. That's 3,600 rounds. I'm sorry, $3,600 a minute.
Sounds about right.
Daniel, you change your picture changed. I'm like, when did he change his shirt? It was your icon.
Just now.
You missed that? I was thinking about playing some music.
So yeah, we should go to the Glock shoot on Sunday together.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna call him tomorrow and see what's up. See if I'm still a member. If I got my shit. I want my coupon, man.
Don't forget to mark your mags.
Yeah, that too.
I'm gonna bring my cheap Korean mags, and when people drop their regular mags, like, replace them. Here you go. Here's some KCI mags. Thanks for the OME.
You'd be like,
yeah.
oh, these are
Yeah,
your
Glock.
KCI mags right here. Take them.
Talking about Glock mags, I need to get more Glock mags. I only have like
Yeah, I need to buy like 5.
8.
I need to buy like 20 more.
Go to Bowtech. You can buy four mags for $90, and then you can buy another. You can get 5 mags for like 110 or 105 or something like that.
No, but what's
My
the
gun shop's
extended
selling.
price?
My gun shop's selling like a 10-pack for like I think like $200.
I want the extendos. Extendos are nothing.
The extendos are like I told you. There's 10 of them for $250.
Yeah, but you gotta get 10 of them, and I want like 5 and 5.
We'll buy 10, sell 5 for a slightly more cost, and you get even lower price for your 5.
Yeah.
I know a guy. I know a guy who at a gun show who's definitely doing that because he's selling them right now at the gun show. I can't find them anywhere. I can't find them at the gun show for less than $40. And
Yeah,
that's
dude,
what that guy
that's what I do for like gunpowder and shit. I'll buy like 10, I'll sell off like 6 or 7, and then I'll make all my money back, and I got powder for free.
Yep.
Especially like back last year when prices were high, I did that at least like a few times. You can easily make your money back.
Let me see what they're going
Yeah,
for.
listen to Daniel.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
they don't have a Glock. They don't sell a 10-pack for the Glock 17 mags.
Are you on my site?
I'm on my site.
This is my site, homie.
This is these guys are my local gun shop right here. This is my local gun shop,
Oh,
Daniel.
no.
Which ones?
They have 2
Surplus
storefronts.
ammo? Oh yeah. I heard of these guys.
These guys are pretty legit. Pretty cool.
Glock 19.
They have a 10-pack for $200.
Oh, that's pretty good.
But they don't have any Glock 17 mags. 10-pack. You get a discount.
Eh. For 10 mags, I'm fine with 19s.
Well, I would rather, for me, I like getting 17s because my 19 can fit both of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. I got my RTF2, Glock 17.
I wonder if I can call Bowtech. I wonder if I can call Bowtech and cancel my order.
Bro, don't ever try to call Botash. They are the worst.
Cancel
What,
them. Cancel the
Oh
dog?
shit.
It
yeah,
took me like
I called.
3 days one time to get them on the phone.
I called them. I left a message, and then they called me back like 4 days later.
They are the
How much did
worst
you
when it
pay?
comes.
How much did you pay over there for them?
110 for 5 megs, so about
You
a little
saved me
over 20.
$10. But you got to pay tax here too, so you kind of make it out if you go
Who
that way.
pays tax there? You don't pay tax on Botash.
No,
No.
for this website.
For our local store, for this local store in Washington, we pay sales tax.
So you kind of make out the $10 is that tax.
Yeah, but it's like 12. It's like 12. No, $11 a mag instead of 21. So
Oh
I
shit,
am
they're carrying Glock barrels now.
definitely saving money.
Are you trying to buy 10 of them or instead?
If I get my money back from Bowtech, I'll buy this 10, and then just sell off like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, they still got the extendos at $35 a piece.
Oh yeah, my extendos are over here right now. Or let me check.
I only have one extended mag.
The extendos of this website are
Two
going
two for
for
55.
they're
If
going
you
for
buy
28.99.
if you buy 3 or above, okay. Well, if you buy 3 or above, then they're $29.98.
There's
So
a
save me $1.
10 pack of 33 rounders is $250. So only $50 more than the 10 pack of 15 rounders.
Yeah, but you gotta get 10. That's
So buy 10 and then sell like 5 of them.
not what I'd rather buy like 3 at a time.
Come on, man. It's a little bit of work and you make more money and you save a lot of money.
Little bit of work. I mean, a little bit of work. I mean, dogs. You talking about a little bit of work, but each one that you're selling, you're making like $4 off of it.
$4 times 5.
Wait, what? You're buying it for 25 and then you can sell it for
No,
like
you're buying them for 30. Oh no. Well, okay, yeah, in your case,
you're
you're
buying
buying
it for
for 20.
25 and then you sell them for 30 or 30 to 35 on forums and then you'll make your money back.
Remember, I can't sell in my state. I'd have to go over state lines to sell.
Oh, well then
Give it to B-Gurk and I'll fence it off for you.
yeah,
I could do that.
yeah, just subcontract it out.
Then just give B-Gurk some 22 ammo and they'll be fine.
He'll
Then
take
when
he'll
then
take
when you drive over to meet him up, just forget it at home and you don't have to ever give it back to him.
I know. I'm gonna take it. I gave it to him already though.
I know, I'm just kidding.
You can stop crying.
Yeah, dude. I would buy the 10 pack of 33.
Well, I already have like 6 extendos, so I don't need like a 10 pack. I have 6 or 7 extendos.
The only reason I'm buying so many PMags and stuff now is it's an investment.
It is.
It's an investment for the next for 2016.
But see, I have like 7.
You mean when Hillary's our president?
Exactly.
So I already have
Do
7.
you just like buying PMags because the PSA have those GI steel mags or GI aluminum mags for $6.99? Daniel,
Yeah.
do you just like PMags in general, or do you?
I only like using PMags. I have 10 GI mags that I bought during the crisis for $100, but
Oh, yeah.
other than that, I never use them. They just stay loaded in an ammo can, and that's it.
Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty smart. I still would, if I was to go to any shooting range or whatever, I would bring like at least 10 preloaded mags, so I don't have to waste time loading mags. And if they tell me to load like random mags, then I'll have like another set.
I would take like 40 loaded and
Well,
15 unloaded.
so if you think about
That's
it,
just me.
40 times 30, that's 100. What was it? What was it?
1200.
1,200 rounds. Are you gonna shoot 1,200 rounds in a course?
No.
So yeah, I'll bring like at least 15 round mags loaded or so.
Yeah, we'll see. I'd rather keep
understand.
most of them in the packaging so I can sell them later.
Yeah, I have a lot of like old GI mags. My buddy used to be in the army. Well, he still is in the army, but he'd always bring me mags here and there.
Yeah.
So I have about like 10 GI issued mags, and I have 10 of the steel GI mags, and
You mean like mags they actually used overseas?
What was that?
Mags they actually used overseas?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Like,
That's cool.
like so apparently in the army, like when you go, like you just go, like there's a bin, and you just grab mags out of like a bin. Or
That's
so like
awesome.
they have boxes, like like cardboard boxes that have like plastic liner,
Mhm.
and you just pick out whatever you have. I mean, what you need,
That's
like
that's
surplus.
that's cool.
A lot of times, like when they go like overseas and stuff and they fight, they just drop the mags on the ground there and come back and pick it up
Oh yeah, I mean you don't have
in
time.
firefights.
I'm guessing you don't have time for
Yeah.
that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, because I asked him because I wanted a bandolier, so a bandolier, and he's like, "Shit, man, we don't have bandoliers over there. We tossed them. Like they're garbage to us." Like, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I just want some bandoliers so I could load up some stripper clips and
So it
tube."
really is like the politicians say: once you use the magazine, you gotta throw it away.
It is actually true.
So there
It
is
is
some
true.
truth to that. I
Well,
got you.
because you're in a firefight, fuck it. You know what I mean? A fucking $6 mag or your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he tells me apparently they have boxes again, like just like the SG ammo, like how like they have those cardboard boxes and they have like prepackaged whatever.
Mhm.
So they have like that all with like stripper clips of 10 rounds stripper clips, and all you do is just grab a spoon and just start
You
loading
just
your
yep.
mags 10 times at a time.
Yeah.
And like I asked him like, do you load it to 28 rounds or 30 rounds? He's like, fuck, whoever says 28 rounds to load 28 rounds? I always loaded 30 rounds and never had a problem.
Yeah. You just slap it a little harder on a closed bolt. Fuck it.
Yep. He was telling me like he doesn't like he's a shooting instructor and he's an army, he's a combative medic, and he's a shooting instructor for the Bay Area. I forget,
Hmm.
he's stationed down in the Bay Area, but he was stationed in Fort Lewis here, and but he flies down every like month or so and he shoots from like privates all the way up to like generals and teaches them how to shoot, and like he's pretty cool. But
Nice.
he moved down to Missouri back to where his parents are at. He's like an E6, E7 now, I think. He's pretty cool. He got me. I shot his. So I shot a buddy's rifle up in like a cabin, like when I was like 15, and I shot his rifle when I turned like 18, and that's when I bought my rifle afterwards. So I only shot an AR-15 twice before buying one.
I,
Never.
ne- I I never shot an AR-15 before I bought it. I bought it. My friend told me which one to get, and I bought that one, and that was it. That was my first AR.
Yeah, he was telling me when I bought mine, brought it over to his place, and we were like looking at it. And he's like, "Fuck, how much you spend for this?" I'm like, $1,400, and he pulled out his cheap double star one, and he's like, "Shit, mine was freaking 2000 when I got it. But this is back in 2000 and was it 2000 when the guns ban was going on?"
Wow.
And he was like, "Shit, I wish I could spend freaking $600 less and get a gun like yours." And yeah, he vicariously lived through me because I spend a lot on guns and stuff. Yeah, we were gonna meet him. We're gonna go. He has a reloading kit, and we are gonna like try to start reloading together. But he moved. He was like 30.
Yeah, man. If you got time, reloading a rifle is very profitable and money saving. You just sacrifice time for money.
Hell yeah. Well, right now, like what you do, you talk on chess and reload at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, we're already hanging out for like 6 hours a day.
All right, fellas, I'm out, young. Can't
Yeah,
even
man.
hang no more.
Cops are chasing after you, right?
All right, later.
I still need to buy still targets. Need to get some.
What kind you
Yeah.
want?
I want like 18-inch steel torso or 22-inch. I really want to get a freaking hostage plate.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I got to shoot a dueling tree a couple weeks ago for the first time. Actually, not a dueling tree. It was a plate rack.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
I'd love to get one of those.
That was fun.
Aren't they like $1,000?
I smoked my friends. I thought I was shooting really crappy, and I still smoked my friends.
So the other day I went. Well, for 4th of July at my parents' place, I made like a little like a clay pigeon holder, and we put like 5 clay pigeons in a row with just like whatever. and we were shooting my 10-22, and they're like, "You do it, shoot it." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Come on, this isn't even like we were shooting at like probably like 30 yards away. Like this
Mhm.
isn't even a challenge." And they're like, "Do it," and I shot it, and you know how I dome it like just perfect, so like it didn't like explode. The shooting clays didn't explode, so it was just a punch a hole through. And they're like, "You missed." I'm like, "No, I didn't. Look at it." And like, "Oh, there is a hole." So,
Nice.
yeah, I was just thinking about that because it took me seriously like 30 seconds to build it. All it was a a 4x6, not 4x6, a 2x6, and like just some screws.
Oh, then you just hang the pigeon
Oh,
off of it.
it was like kind of like a V, so they were like nestled in it. So
Oh,
it
okay.
was it was a prototype.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Parents have a lot of land. There's a guy down over here in Milton, not Puyallup, but he makes steel targets. And
Nice.
his dueling tree
Yeah.
is $200, 250.
How tall?
Let me see. 4 foot tall. It breaks down, so it's for transport. So it has a base. Um, oh, it looks pretty good. There's one that is six paddles for $300.
I want like a round. I want like a round plate that I can set out at like you know
Shepherd's hook.
500 plus and
Oh,
just
yeah.
hit with 308.
Like a what? Probably like what? Like a 24-inch long.
Maybe like a 12 inch gong.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty small. I want. I
I
want.
mean, it is like you know 6 to 800 meters. I should be able to hit. I should be able to hit a gong
So
like that.
I want the very
Yeah.
last one. This is what I want right here. I want 4 of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Geo is just apparently saying that the bases need to be different.
Yeah, I was just looking at that myself.
How much are those?
I think they're going for was it 150? Hold on. Nope. It's 170.
Mm.
I can't remember how much the guy that makes them here around here sells them for.
Those
I
are
don't have.
pretty good. And apparently they bend, so you can store like you can move them.
I gotta wait till September. I don't have any money right now.
Yeah, you gotta wait until after you pay your gram tactical and all the other stuff.
Yeah, the class and the LBE and the rifle buildup. Rifle killed me.
Freaking your Cerakote job. Shit, you should just freaking went to a tactical 6 string. He would hook you up.
I could have just bought the Daniel Defense Cerakoted rifle for that month for the amount I spent.
You could have went to go. You could have went to go buy the Aero Precision upper and lower for the what was it $200 or 250?
Yeah, but I wanted it Cerakoted Magpul OD green, but they weren't gonna they couldn't Cerakote every part, so I had to get it done separately.
Oh yeah.
If I wanted an FDE, it would have been fine, but I didn't. I got too many. I got too much FDE stuff.
Yeah, I don't like the FD color. I like OD green and black.
I used to really like FDE, but now it's kind of like, especially out here, in this area, like green is just much better. Like I'm not in Arizona or like the desert area, so FDE kind of stands out.
Yeah. Well, like if you're up by like the logging lands, the landings and all that stuff where it's all dried up and stuff, it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't know. I like OD green.
yeah, I like.
I do want to get like I just want to be obnoxious and I just want to paint my AR pistol to like a freaking like a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, like the old school like on Afghan and all that stuff. I don't know if you played that back in like 2010 or so, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
It was that was the red digital camo. I want to get that.
Yeah, seen that new hydro dipping stuff?
I do.
It looks kind of cool. I wonder how much that costs to get your upper and lower done.
It's not very much, but it'll wear.
Yeah.
Cerakote's a lot better if you're going to use it. I was thinking about hydro dipping my fucking Barrett, that Navy digital.
That would be kind of cool.
Mine
Either
is,
that or a winter digital.
I want this kind of paint job on one of my rifles or my air pistol, minus the pigs.
Oh, fuck.
You like the pigs, don't you? Come on now.
I would if I was
Come on.
and I hunt them down.
It's not cool without the pigs.
Fuck him, Razorbacks.
So I want to get that. I really do want to get that done to my rifle.
Six string can do that for you. They sell kits. They sell kits with Duracoat, all the colors and the stencils and stuff that you need. I think on Amazon, I think it is. It's either Amazon or eBay.
I mean, Duracoat I think Duracoat, their website sells those kits too, right?
Mm-hmm.
They should.
I mean, they at least sell the color kits and stuff, and also the.
Well, like for like my air pistol, which has
But it's only like $100, $200 for those things too.
I just want to get something obnoxious.
Duracoat's very cheap and cost effective, but it's not nearly as durable. Ironic to the name.
I don't know. Six string says it slowly wears, but it lasts quite a long time. Whereas the Cerakote just chips. It doesn't wear.
Mm.
I'd rather have the Cerakote myself, but
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens when I take it to the class, because it's not supposed to chip, and if it does chip, the guys I had Cerakote, they have a lifetime guarantee against chipping.
well, how long is between now and your class?
My class is September 4th to the 6th, so like less than a month.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
sure the longer it's on there, the more it cures too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All I'm going to do now is test fire and do a load workup, so I make sure my reload's working it.
Plus, once you get it nice and hot, it'll cure too.
Did he paint your internal?
No. Yeah, every surface is Cerakoted, so the entire thing. Outside, the inside, everything. Even the handguards. He was like, the handguards were a pain in the ass because he had to hit it from so many angles because all the holes and stuff.
Did your handguards look pretty sharp? I like it.
Yeah, I actually like it. It looks really nice.
Dude, I really do want to get my gun painted this color now. I just want something obnoxious. I like a head turner.
It's different.
Illegal illegal immigrant amnesty activist hits woman protesting illegal immigration with his truck. That'll teach him. Oh, shit. After hitting the woman, the man illegally jumped out of the truck and said, "I do not appreciate what you're doing here."
Wesley, aren't you supposed to go watch your movie pretty soon?
No. I'm going to wait till, like, Saturday or something.
Is anybody really excited about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I mean, honestly.
When does that come out?
Today.
About 7 hours ago.
I don't really care about it. It looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to watch it eventually, but I don't think I'm going to pay money to watch it at the theater.
Ooh.
If all my friends are going, I might watch it, but other than that, it's kind of like,
Oh,
it looks weird. You guys see Guardians of the Galaxy?
I have not seen it yet.
I'm hoping to go watch it tomorrow.
Yep.
It's an awesome movie. You have to. It's freaking hilarious.
That's what some of Never Enough Ammo's chat last night was about.
I was very surprised. I went into the movie like not really knowing what to expect because I'd never heard of these guys or like this part of the Marvel franchise, but it is a very good movie. Very balanced, and it's funny when it needs to be. It's serious when it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I enjoyed that movie a lot.
Yeah, it was funny when Never Enough Ammo started describing the movie, and he was like, "Oh, it's like a mix of Star Wars and Indiana Jones and something else." And it was funny because D.B. Cooper, like the night before, said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's about right.
Huh. He's been kind of absent for the last few days too.
Who, D.B. Cooper?
The douchebag, yeah.
Douchebag and double penetrator.
D's nuts.
So you have a washer 10, right, Keeson?
Yep.
The red one?
Yep.
How do you like the thicker receiver and whatnot?
I could tell that it's heavier, even though it doesn't have an underfolder. I mean, it doesn't have a full stock.
Does it feel a lot thicker though, or not? Not really.
It does. It does. It feels. I don't know. It feels like it's more well built. But again, I haven't shot it as much as I would like to, due to the fact that I need to polish the bolt and stuff. I need to pick up a Dremel tool. I'm too lazy.
The next week or two, I plan on buying an AK, and I'm trying to decide which one.
Get the end. Get an unfolder if you want.
Get an arsenal. Get an arsenal.
Well, it depends on what's your budget. Like, especially you live
what's
in
your budget?
California, so you live in a communist state, anyways.
Yeah.
So might as well just don't go with a freaking underfolder. Go with a fixed stock.
If I get an underfolder, they just lock it anyways.
They fix it anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
You might as well get a fixed stock that for
Might as well
the
use your
rigidity.
stock.
It actually cost me extra $50 to get that because they just pin the regular stock. It cost me $50 extra.
Regular wooden stock or a full synthetic stock.
Yeah.
What's your price range right now?
Right now it's $800, but hopefully in a couple weeks it'll be a little more.
$800.
Oh, Century Wash. I don't know. I don't know nearly as much about AKs.
I thought if I went cheap and got like Washer 10, I could just buy two.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if I really like those. I'd rather get something better.
They're still They're still $499, so they're still around $500. The NPAP right now, they have the NPAP for the whatever. Again, I was telling you about this 530.
The OPAP is The OPAP is 729, but you said that he thought that was too high.
Because was it 3 months ago? They were only like 570.
Yeah, they just got a new batch of them.
Yep, but they have the price inflated.
Yep.
To the demand. So,
Because of the Russian thing, I think.
No, it was beforehand already. You buy this one right here, $1,000. Get this desert, flat dark earth, desert tan.
I'm gonna hit it with the Marco. That's that Chinese joint. That's exactly like the one I got.
Wire stock and everything.
No, mine's the angle cut receiver. Wood stock.
There's a
Weird angle.
90.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
But
sucky
yeah,
thing about California is I can only order them from certain sites
Atlantic
because they
Firearms
have to put the bullet button.
Atlantic Firearms is a pretty good site.
Yeah, that's the one.
Ooh. Hey, wait, actually.
I think I just planned out tomorrow's schedule.
What's that?
I go see Ninja Turtles at noon, and then at 2 o'clock.
Tea and crumpets.
No. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is an hour and 101 minutes, so it's an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock, they're going to show Guardians of the Galaxy on the same screen. Or no, 2:30. So I just go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, catch me a fucking nap, and watch Guardians of the Galaxy for a third time. Fuck yeah.
The heck?
All right, I'm gonna head out. Night, guys.
Later.
Have a good night. All right. Well, good luck with this movie thing you got going on tomorrow, then.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, it has been like 6 hours. Let's shut this thing down.
All right. Well, have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow.
Later.
Later.